Hello, back to Rada. My name is Beast, and today we're back with a new one. Actually, we're not back with anything. I'm stupid. Can't talk. But today we'll be starting with Futamata Ren'ai. Immediate heads up: I reserve the right to drop this game like a hot fucking potato. I have talked about this in a community post. If you have not paid attention to that, which is fair, YouTube community post is bullshit because you literally are so unlikely to see that unless you specifically check out the community tab on the channel. But yeah, essentially this game is very yikes, let's say. I currently am playing without the all ages. I'm currently playing without the 18 plus patch as always, but we'll see how well that goes. I will say that I like the opening that's currently playing. That I kind of have to like shut up right now. Well, that's a fucking start. But yeah, down in the description you'll find a link to this. And currently my plan is I will see how far I go with this one. Then play something else that I got planned because I got a review key for something. And I actually was allowed to play the entire game apparently. So there's that as well. And then after that I will finish Too Hard, like in all likelihood. Anyways, yeah, let's just hop into this. I'm loving you, Nobita! She's looking straight ahead, but it wears a clear smile on her face as she walks past me. Simple action such as that is all it takes to command the attention of everyone in the vicinity. That's how captivating she is. However, the paragon beauty herself soon fades at a distance without so much as a glance back. I don't get it, Hoshino. The only response I get to my heartfelt confessions is a good morning. How does that make any sense? Are you saying my confessions are just a morning greeting? Oh, please don't act like you're not flirting with women all the damn time yourself. Don't put me in the same boat as this idiot. But whatever. What's your take on this, Miyako? Damn, I hadn't thought of that. Must be a genius. Look at this guy, Miyako. He thinks you're stupid. Are you listening? Joke's on you, dumbass. Games these days make that totally possible as long as you're good enough. Better a dummy than a dumbass.
学年主席でミス青み台程よく愛嬌があってまさしくパーフェクトヒロイン思わず好きになっちゃう気持ちもわからないこともないだがしかし
Oh, shut up. Get off your high horse, mister. Shakes his head, placing a hand on my shoulder, and begins his long, drawl-loving explanation.
悪いことは言わないからやつだけはやめておけヒロインじゃなくて魔王だから文字通りラスボスだから
He told me that he's known her for years.
忘れもしないさあれは俺に初めての彼女ができた時の話だ
You always make things about you the first chance you get.
ユアが彼女紹介してって言うからしてみたらなんでお互い好きになったの納得いく理由を教えてと彼女が泣くまで詰めてきて結局うまく答えられなくてしまいには俺も泣いた
You know, you only sound like more of a loser each time you tell this story. Is that why you became a moron who's constantly hooking up with girls left and right?
理由なんて考えず愛しまくればいいと気づいたのがちょっと遅かっただけなんだ
That too is why that one chick stabbed you in the ass. Should have gone the full distance if you ask me.
今ではその尻の傷見せるだけで俺の彼女たちが笑ってくれる これも愛の形と言わずして何だと言うんだ。
As you probably inferred, the guy I'm talking to, Hoshino Eiji, is a total douchebag. Not even taking a knife to the ass was enough to change his ways. He just plays it off as a joke, as a battle scar of sorts. Call me an idiot all you want, but we all know you're only chasing Yua because she's... What? Hold on. He's not talking! Well, guess I'll fucking read it anyway. Though I will say your first encounter with her was pretty romantic at least. Sure was. Went there to see the ocean, and... But destiny had other things in store for me.
唐突なポエムはやめろ。
What do you want me to say? It's the truth. Memory clear as day. From that point on, I began to think of the sight of her crying as beautiful.
そのどうあがいてもクズ感しか出ない兵器どうにかした方がいいぜ。しかも見たくなったってこれから泣かせるつもりかよ。
First, takes one to know one. And second, don't put words in my mouth. You ever heard of tears of joy?
このポエマーめ。せいぜい目いっぱい背伸びして身の丈に合わない恋でもしてろ。よしんば岩と付き合えたとしても最終的に泣かされるのはなおだと思うとそれはそれで楽しそうだ。
Look at how weirdo derives pleasure from seeing his pal crying. Miyoko, do you... Oh, she's gone. I'm sick or tired of listening to our incredibly stupid conversation. It's not a rare occurrence.
のぶたさん。あ、海野さんだ。珍しい。どうかした？
Leave the two douchebags themselves and run up to
どう
Nobuta.
してナオに返事してあげないの？え？返事って何？何度も好きって言われてる。そういうこと？だって好きとしか言われてないもの。挨拶みたいなもんでしょあれ。それならしょうがない。納得しちゃうんだ。でも私としてはどうにかしてほしいかな。要はあなたのことが好きです。でも返事はいらないですってやつでしょ。
That feels weird. This one isn't voiced for some reason. It's kind of creepy to be honest.
じゃあ嫌いって言ってやったら。別に古賀くんのことは嫌いでもないし、そこまではしないよ。もう向こうも真顔で好きって言ってくるのなんだかんだ面白いし。ならお試しで付き合ってあげたらいいんじゃない？ちっちっち甘いね海野さん。自分で言うのもなんだけどこのユア様のお試しは安くないのだよ。私に彼氏ができただけで世間がざわつき日経平均株価が変動しちゃうのだ。株価は常に変動するものでしょう。
Who the fuck are you?
冷静なツッコミありがとうセイカ。でも黙ってなさい。すっごくいいところなんだから。どこら辺がいいところなんだか全くわからないけどね。そんな大人気な私は積極的なのか奥手なのかわからない古賀くんよりも彼におせっかい焼いてる海野さんの気持ちが知りたいな。おせっかいじゃないけど気になっただけ。
Nobuta circles me while grinning to herself. Is this really necessary?
人を値踏みするような目で見ないでくれない。
You know what? Actually, hold on.
セーブ画面
I'm
に
gonna try something. I'm gonna
セーブ
save here real quick. I'm gonna back out real quick because I do have the patch already downloaded. I'll download it and check if that fixes the lines that didn't have voice lines. Because if that fixes it, it's a sign, and I should probably just play with it. Browse local files. Put the exe in there. Open up the manga I was reading while doing so. Oh, there we go. Is it done? No, not quite. Not quite. It's having a bit of a struggle. Now I can continue reading. Oh, there we go. It's done. I just need to run the exe. Delete this. Fix that video. Hold on. Change the symbols to large symbols. Oh, it's that. I forgot why I downloaded this. It's just various panicked Meguru screeches. Is it done? Oh, there we go. This is opened. Setup application has started. This patch may only be used outside of Japan. Well, I am outside of Japan. It's strongly recommended to close all Windows programs before continuing with this installation. Why the fuck would that be necessary? No, I mean, I'm not gonna do that. Yes. Not enough free space? The fuck are you on about? How did I install this? There should be no feasible way why there wouldn't be enough space in here. The fuck are you on? There we go. That was fucking weird. Should probably just end the recording for this. Now that I really think about it. Or at least pause it. Yeah, I gotta pause it. Okay, I installed the patch and turns out we already saw an issue here. Also, I have to start anew now and just kind of like skip a bit.
No.
おせっ人50点ってとこかな。まだまだ時期尚早。私やめてって言ったのに採点されたんだけど、あいにく豚ちゃんへのクレームはこちらでは受け付けていないの。
ブリ？
普通は何の点数か気になるところじゃないの？どうせ聞いても教えてくれないくせに。どうしてわかったの？さては貴様、独身術の使い手だな。頭にアルミホイル巻かないと。ほいほいほい、アルミホイル、ほほいほいほい。
Can I just talk about how her outfit pisses me off? Like, this shit ain't necessary.
豚ちゃん、頭にこびりつきそうな変な歌歌うのやめてくれないかしら。今夜眠れなくなったら訴えるから。いいよせいか。かかってきなよせいか。次は裁判所で会おう。
The conversation evolves into stupidity comparable to the two dumbass guys, so I give up and go away. Then I got all the information I wanted anyway. Where'd you wander off to?
トイレ
You remember to wash your hands?
ポケットしてて忘れてた
Did you keep that to yourself? But again, I did ask.
デリカシーのないこと聞くなおが悪いだろ。そんなんだからモテないんだお前は。
Please, I could be a chick magnet if I wanted to. My latent potential's off the charts.
言うね。そんじゃあちょうど明日新刊兼ねて合コンすんだけど、なおも来いよ。
You stupid, I just told you I don't want women. My heart's already taken.
なおが初対面の女の子とそれなりにうまく盛り上がれたら、俺がただ飯食わせてやるよ。
Deal, no takebacks, okay?
大学生にもなって食い気の方が勝ってるってなんだろうな。
Hey, I'm not done growing yet. You should come to Miyako. Hoshino says he's paying.
合コンにご飯目的で行くような男に可能性を感じない困って私に泣きついてくる未来が見えるからおごられても行かない
言われてんぞ。
Whatever, laugh all you want. I'll show you.
すね方がキモい
何にしろ相手がいるかどうかに関わらず脈のない女一途に狙い続けるより分相応な恋愛経験積んだ方がいいだろうな。
Spoken like a true douchebag.
類とも
Every day is full of fun. Chatting with Hoshino, my man whore not quite friend. Getting verbally berated by Miyako, my not quite friend and definitely not girlfriend. All the while secretly admiring my crush, a girl who's far out of my league. Miyako is entirely one of the options for first draft, by the way. It's the college life I've always dreamed of.
なおナゴミンが帰りにお使いしてきてって
What the hell? Why did you text me? Does she like you more than me? Is that it?
今日はお肉だって
Oh, then we can swing by the grocery store. She and I walk together along the streets that we've become all too familiar with by now. The setting sun off near the sea only adds an extra layer of beauty to the scenery. The occasional humming of cars whizzing by along with the rhythmical ebb and flow of the waves produces a pleasant mixture of noises. Everything blends together so perfectly. Go check out the beach for a bit first.
夜見てカニさんがいる
Yeah, don't try and touch it though. Those pincers hurt.
子供扱いしないでくれる
Yeah, we're both adults now. But hard to believe.
本当にあっという間
Sure does. Years seem to go by faster the older you get. That's because we're more or less settled into a daily routine by this point in our lives. Or maybe it's because of things just don't excite us the way they used to.
ナオなんて気づいたらおじいちゃんになってそう
You're just as old as me. We're the same age, you know.
私とナオじゃきっと老ける速度が違う
How do you know that?
寝不足なナオの方が早死にする
Maybe, but I'm sure as hell not gonna kick the bucket before you do. Yuka kicks off her shoes, a bit peeved, then her socks, which she throws my way, and proceeds to walk barefoot along the beach side, the waves crashing lightly against her ankles. Plop down on a piece of driftwood and gaze out at her absent-mindedly. I've always cherished these quiet moments.
またカニさんがいる
Think those tiny ones are edible?
食べたいならいっぱい捕まえるけど
Nah, they probably have sand all over them.
あっそう
Don't splash me, you! What was that for? You blurted out some weird noise I've never made before in my life. Shake the wave rolling across the shore, drenching me. But the moment she flashes me that devious smile, I stop my rant. Take off my shoes and... You're gonna get it now, Miyako.
うわナオが怒った
Why do girls always have to catch me by surprise when I'm here? Just come here to gaze out the beautiful sea.
もう二人ともべっちょべちょになって子供じゃないんだからほらみやこちゃんこっち来て
Yes.
なごみ、自分で拭けるから。
Miyako is wrapped in a large towel against the well like a cat fresh out of the bath.
よしよしよし。そのままお風呂入っといで。
Not gonna dry me off. Nagumi tilts the hand holding the wet towel as she contemplates my question.
私の手にはみやこちゃんわしゃわしゃしてたっぷり水分を含んでしまったバスタオルが1枚。たかがナオくんのために新しいタオルを部屋から取ってくる手間がみやこ考えているんだよ。
Wow, what if I end up catching a cold because of this? What will you do?
その時は手厚く看病してあげるね。
Actually doesn't sound half.
バカ言ってないで自分で拭け。
Rolled up towel flies out of the dressing room and smacks me in the face.
みやこちゃんは優しいね。
How getting in the face with a towel doesn't seem very nice to me.
優しさにもいろいろあるんだよ。
I don't think it would to anyone. Well, I guess not everything is black and white when it comes to human beings and their emotions.
今日はお肉の気分だった。私が頼んだお使いすっぽかして遊んで帰ってきたのはどこの誰なのかな。私も今日はもうお肉の口だったのに。
Quit whining and eat your fish like the feline you are. Should have put a lot of time and effort into fixing this for us.
なおだって共犯のくせに。いただきます。はい、召し上がれ。
Nagumin's dishes are truly some of the best stuff out there. For both me and for Miyako, this is the kind of home cooking we've come to appreciate. We've grown fully accustomed to sitting around the dinner table like this by now. I don't believe we're already sophomores.
そのうちもう2年目かと思っていたら4年目になってるよ。卒業とか論文とかそういうものが目前にまで迫ってきてるんだよ。
And we all know what happens after that.
やだな。社会なんて出たくないな。この人生最後のモラトリアムを永久に満喫していたい。こっちの社会不適合者と違ってナゴミンならやっていけるでしょ。まあ私このまま大学院行くつもりだから関係ないだろうけどね。
I decide you're going. Oh, you decide you're going to.
決まらないから決めたの。モラトリアム延長戦に突入。診察カードは大事に取っておこうと思って。
Stop. Don't remind me about the horrors of adulthood. I want to enjoy my time as a college kid without worrying about that stuff.
それに私がいなくなったらナオくんたちが栄養失調になっちゃうからね。二人揃って毎日コンビニ弁当とカップ麺食べてたの見たときはびっくりしちゃったよ。
You appreciate your mommy.
ママありがとう。ママは読めな。
The building we're in right now is Aomi University's student-run student dorm, the Sea Lodge. And it's close to campus, right by the ocean, and right by the beach, and has a nice interior. You'd expect the place to be overcrowded with college kids, but the lack of attendance is due to the head of the dorm, i.e. Nagami. She has to review all applicants. That, and there aren't many rooms to begin with. Are we gonna get any new faces here this year?
いるに決まってるでしょ。
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were friends.
教えちゃったらつまらないと思って。正確には新入生ではないんだけどね。人増えるんだ。心配しなくても女の子2人だから。
Seriously? That's a bummer. Won't be able to walk out of the bathroom with my junk hanging out when I forget my change of clothes anymore. Sorry, Miyako, you won't be able to see my pecker for a while.
根性の別れでいい。はあ、こうして平和に食卓を囲めるのも今夜で最後かもね。
Why do you sound so ominous? Why do you single me out specifically?
外に犬小屋でも立てておこう。
I'm gonna stick a collar around your neck, Miyako. One with a bell on it.
男の子としては周りに女の子が増えるってのは普通喜ぶところだと私は思うんだけどな。
Yeah, I got like Oshino maybe, but I quite value my privacy for one thing.
自治療なんか選んでおいてよく言うよ。
What who asked me to live here?
最後に決めたのはナオくんでしょ。まあすぐ人のせいにしちゃダメなんだから。
I'm more worried about Miyako, honestly. Are you gonna be able to get along with these new girls?
ナオをのけ者にして仲良くするからご心配なく。
crap, I forgot you were always better at socializing than me. Help me, Nagumin!
どっかの悪い子みたいに夜型になってひっそりと暮らせばいいんじゃないかな。
その悪いことやらは、もしかして俺のことか？
もしかしなくてもそうだよ。
Nagumin puffs out her cheeks, not even bothering to turn and face the tall man who just arrived.
なんだよ、ちゃんと帰ってきたらその態度かったく。気まぐれなんて起こすもんじゃねえな。
Howdy, douchebag!
死ね。
Jesus Christ.
こりゃ浮つい歓迎な子って。お前らいざ俺が死んだらワンワン泣いて悲しむくせに。
Never ought to be laughing, sure.
可愛くねえ後輩だな。今日は魚かよ。肉が良かった。肉の口だったのに。なごみ今から作れいで。
文句ならそこのお使いすらまともにできない後輩ちゃんたちに言ってください。
箸で人のほっぺた刺すなよ。いつからそんな凶暴になったんだ。
Be happy they weren't sharpened. Could be much worse.
私なら包丁で刺す。
普通に殺す気じゃねえか。怖っ。腹に雑誌でも挟んでおくか。
I think your ass is more in danger than your chest. This gangster-looking fellow with the glasses is Oikawa-yo. He's a senior, just like Nagumin. While he's technically a resident of this dorm, he spends most of his time messing around in town and therefore rarely shows his face here. Just had a realization. Why are all the guys I know complete and utter douchebags?
お前もクズ仲間だからだろうが。
やーい、クズ。まずもって友達が少ないよね。
They all think about bullying me. Probably consider me a one-star guard, and most games these days don't even go below 3. What did I do to deserve this reputation?
何もしてねえからクズなんだよ。
ナオくんもヨウちゃんにだけは言われたくないと思うよ。
そりゃ随分と耳の痛い話だな。
Nagumin scoops up a serving of rice into a bowl and places in front of him. They've known each other since they were young, but that alone doesn't explain why she acts like his mother.
もうすぐ新しい子たち入ってくるから、ヨウちゃんもお行儀よくしてね。
心配しなくてもガキには興味ねえよ。
そういう意味じゃないんだけどな。自分だってまだ子供のくせに。
Gee, got a room already.
換気しよう。
こいつらはこいつらでちっとも可愛くねえし、もっと先輩を敬え。はん。っていうか魚うめえなおい。おかわりないのか。
いきなりフラッと帰ってきた人のおかわりなんてあるわけないでしょ。はい。
Miyako eyes exasperation as he watched Nagumin give her leftovers to him. Ay.
ダメだ。
なんだよ。俺の食事は見せ物じゃねえんだぞ。
In watching this, I have a moment of realization. It's like I'm watching how the sausage is made, except for men who can't take care of themselves and need their girlfriend to be their mommy. So I know why she's probably not gonna have a route now, actually. You know, let's just immediately, like, confirm this, I guess. Characters, open up. Nagumi. Never mind, there is a detached sex scene here. Wait, I'm pretty sure I already looked this up before. Yeah, well, I also looked for looked at Layla, and it also said no. It didn't say detached sex scene for her. It said detached sex scene for like one other character. Was it her? I don't fucking remember. Oh no, wait, nope. That was in Happy to Soccer Celebration. Being a big silly. Anyways, there's nothing more sublime than relaxing on the sofa after stuffing your stomach. Like a residence at this dorm often means I get this ridiculously huge community space all to myself, and I feel like a king every time. Can't believe we're actually getting more people here. Girls like that. I bet they're party types. No one else would voluntarily move to a gender mixed dorm in this day and age. Man, what if they're one of those crazy types with a tongue piercing or something? Am I gonna have to match their vibes? Well, the thumbnail, I guess. Apparently screenshots will be saved in the fucking folder, like the specialty folder, instead of just taken via Steam. Actually, it's both, apparently. But it waited until I fucking pressed again to bring the fucking text box back. Did that work? Yeah, I have to press the screenshot button and then get rid of the text box, apparently. That's stupid. Actually, is there like a...
システム設定にゃ。
No, there's like a button to turn off this in-game screenshots. Oh. She's a little close for comfort, but Miyako just fiddles with her phone. Not seem me to care about that. What's that?
勝手に見ないで。
If you don't want me looking, at least make an attempt to hide it.
友達に教えてもらったアプリ。
Oh, really? What's it
い
for?
ろんなものの数を数えるの。プチプチの数とか、天井の穴とか。
Sounds tedious.
タイムアタックもあるの。私、結構早い。
I thought those things were designed to let you space out and take things slow.
ぼんやりしながらでも早いの。
Wow. With neither of us making eye contact, the conversation reaches a dead end. We spend our time chilling out on the sofa, listening to the tick of the clock and the waves lapping at the shore outside. Several occasions, Miyako rubs her cheek on my shoulder to scratch an itch. I swear she really acts like a cat. An alley cat at that, albeit one that's used to people. She comes across as unfriendly, but will come cuddle up against you without saying a word. Then, a while later, she'll wander off somewhere for no particular reason.
なお、おっさん臭い。
Just vibes, right? I don't smell like one, do I?
どっちも。
Oh dear. How's this fair? You smell perfectly wonderful. Why don't I?
お風呂上がりだもん。
No, no shit. Well, I'll go take mine and I'll smell just as good as you, if not better.
いい加減、私のシャンプー勝手に使うのやめて。
Your fault for leaving it there instead of bringing it back to your room. At least write your name on the bottle or something.
なごみはどう思うよ、あれ。
どうもこうもないんじゃないかな。
お前が甘やかすからああなんだよ。
そんなこと言うなら、たまにはようちゃんが先輩らしく導いてあげなよ。
俺に導かれたいやつなんていないだろ。
それもそっか。
そこはうなずくなよ、否定してくれよ、グレちまうぞ。
これ以上グレようがあるなら見せてほしいくらいだよ。
Nagumani, you'll watch over us as we relax on the couch.
ったく。おいなお、ちょっとつらかせ。
Okie dokie.
いいのかよ。
Gotta take any excuse I can to leave the situation. So, how come we're in the bath right now?
裸の付き合いは野郎の基本だろう。
One of this dorm's best features has to be this open-air bath with its beachside view. It's Nagumon's idea, and you and the previous residents who graduated built it themselves, from what I hear. There's yet another place you can come in order to feel like a king. Nagumin said she'd decide if she'd go to grad school.
それ、俺に伝えてどうさせたいんだ。
No reason. Hardly in a position to criticize you.
そうだな。クズ同士仲良くしようぜ。
Well, your whole douchebag persona is just for show anyway.
そうか？俺は自分のことをクズって指さされても仕方ないと思ってるけどな。お前の方がまだまともだろう。
Well, Sam, when it comes down to it, I'd say.
おいおい、お前と一緒にすんなよ、同類が。
Or try to bond with me or piss me off, I can't tell one bit.
なお、お前からは隠しきれないクズの匂いがプンプンするんだよ。俺と同じ匂いがするぜ。
I think you need to get your vibrator checked. Every guy I know truly is a douche, myself included. You still have the ability to make something of yourself, though. I don't.
なおと違ってどうにでもなるよう努力してるつもりだからな。
And about being a bit more
こ
friendly.
んなダサいことできるかよ。野郎なんてカッコつけてなんぼなんだよ。
You know, it's kind of ironic how immature all the shit we're saying is, considering how mature the topics we're discussing are.
男なんていくつになってもガキだぞ。たかが大人に夢見んな。
Well, everyone's gotta grow eventually.
それは言えてるな。少しは眠れるようになったのか。聞くまでもないな、不健康そうな面しやがって。なごみに癒してもらえ。
She does that a lot for us already.
こっち来た時よりはだいぶマシになったか。それこそ揃って捨て猫みたいな顔してたわけだしな。
Look, I agree that Miyoko's a cat, but me, no way.
動物に例えられるほど可愛い顔してねえもんな。
Wow, rude.
まあ、お互い頑張ろうや。適当に生きてりゃそのうちいいことだってあるだろう。
I know it works.
そんなもんだよ。
With a self-deprecating laugh, he gets out of the bath. Abrasive as he is, he's a nice guy at heart, and I'm glad I have someone like him to turn to for advice. I'd have tomorrow, first period class. Why did I sign up for this again? This is what I get for ignoring Nagumin's sound advice. Never take a first period class, no matter how easy the subject is. That's the only option if I wanted to sync my schedule with Miyako's. Gotta go to sleep early. I've already been here 2 whole years. Man, how time flies. I feel like so much has happened, even when in reality very little has. And count the memorable moments on one hand, most likely. None of which have left a deep impression on.
私は海が見たかっただけなんだよ。
Me too. Sure I did, but I saw something else in the process as well. There's nothing more human than lying down to go to sleep only for your mind to instantly be assaulted with intrusive thoughts. Ah yeah, the fucking very issue why I used to hate going to bed. I really don't have that issue that much anymore.
なおいる？
Yeah, as it doesn't stop her from slipping into the cupboards right next to me, much like a pet cat. Summer's fast approaching, which means it'll get even hotter and too humid to sleep well. There's hardly any need for us to keep each other warm now. My back is too hot for comfort. Probably because of that conversation earlier. This hasn't happened to me in a long time. Perhaps I'd only mistakenly convinced myself that I'd gotten used to this. Shit is already happening, Jesus. I don't answer, opting to gently take her hand instead. It seems to satisfy her. And before long I can hear her breathing peacefully as she sleeps. I was never meant to see any of that. I just wanted to gaze out to sea, not witnessing a girl as she cried. Even the gentle noise of the waves can lull me to sleep. Why is it that the funny cheating game, as I was led to believe this is being deep already? Like this is already being like shit is happening, and we are less than an hour in. Probably considering all the fucking me messing around, like just barely above half an hour.
いつにも増して不健康そうな顔をしているな、ナオ。
Wishing no jibes by being well used to seeing the horrendous dark circles under my eyes. Shut up, you know I don't sleep well.
意地でもただ飯食らいに来るそのさもしい魂胆には驚愕させないで。そんなんでちゃんと女の子口説けるのか？
Yeah, just watch me.
合コン始まってもうだいぶ経つが、未だに俺の隣から離れようとしない奴にそんなこと言われてもな。
I'm just staying where all the girls gravitate to.
寄ってくるのを飯食いながら興味なさそうに見てるだけじゃ意味ねえだろ。つかどんだけ食うつもりなんだよ。
I'm here to get free food and deal as big a blow to your wallet as I can.
おごりの条件ちゃんと覚えてるんだろうな。あ、やべ。向こうに美咲ちゃんいるじゃん。気まず。
Which girlfriend was she again?
3人目。
How many do you have at the moment?
それは覚えてない。
Dude, you're gonna get stabbed again, I swear.
全員愛してるから問題ない。
The fact that them running into each other in public is awkward really calls into question the nature of their relationship, but that's just how the horsing away, I suppose.
こうやってナオの相手してるのも悪くないが、俺モテモテだから忙しいんだ。また後でな。ごめん、待った。
Fortune heads over to several girls with a suave yet disgusting smile on his face. Man, fuck that guy. Lets me hear, yet immediately runs off and cheats on me with a bunch of girls. Hope he was ready, because I'm gonna suck his fucking wallet dry. I didn't plan on showing up sleep deprived, however, and this sadly means my appetite is mostly gone. At this point I noticed for the first time since the charismatic asshole left that someone is sitting across from my unsociable ass. Stiff as a board, and her shiny golden locks and bright blue eyes immediately captivated me. Damn, you're cute. And I'll go around saying that just about anyone. I told you she's talking out loud, but not looking to get a reaction, but apparently she heard that since she turns to look at me. Hold up, you just reacted like I threw a pickup line your way. No, I would never. You're just totally my type, so the words slipped down an accent. Don't misunderstand, little missy. I don't want to poke you. Like, listen, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to flirt with you. You're just like, you're the half fucking piece of ass that I fucking hit him. Like this man's actions and words. Oh lord. I mean, we're the party. Also, your Japanese isn't half bad. Hello? Hola? Bonjour? I'm sorry, wasn't trying to make fun of you. I'm just a socially awkward loser who doesn't know how to talk to girls and is desperately trying to break the ice in any way possible. What?
私もちょうど誰も話しかけてきてくれなかったから退屈してたの。
I'm talking to a baby like you? Man, all these fucks, you must be blind or something. When a girl like this is this hot, it's hard to approach them. Most people don't have the confidence to punch above their weight after all, unless yours, that is, he'd go straight for the kill.
ちょっと、あんまり可愛いとかお世辞でも連呼するのやめてくれない？
Not my fault, just pretty. Anyways, I need to prove that I can hold a legitimate conversation with a girl I don't know, or I'm going to be washing dishes here for the night. If you don't have anything else to do, do me a solid here.
やっぱり変な人ね。
I get that a lot. Working up the courage to come here only to spend the whole time alone is pretty demoralizing. Certainly not cruel enough to let her suffer through that while I just eat my way through Hoshino's wallet. So this girl's super pretty. I think I'm in love. I can only imagine how beautiful she'd look crying. Probably super emotive. The fuck? I'm not eating anything? I can order something if you want.
Takoyaki.
With mayo?
Mayonnaise mo, katsuobushi mo ippai no yatsu.
I don't think that's an option, but you can get them on the side. You like takoyaki?
とても好き。見た目も可愛いし、特に熱々で鰹節が踊ってるみたいなやつ。初めて見たとき、これ生きてるのって聞いちゃった。
I thought that too when I was a kid. Even her reason for liking takoyaki is cute. Everything about it is cute. This girl is wife material. I realize I'm acting like an idiot, and sleep deprivation is largely to blame. I'm not like Hoshino, so I don't swoon over any woman who breathes. Tired as hell, there's a chance that that's the only reason I find it so attractive. I can't even fully open my eyes.
ところであなた、半分目開いてないけど大丈夫？
Case in point! Oh, no, I'm fine. I just ordered 10 things of takoyakis on the tablet.
はーい、たこ焼きたくさん。
Didn't actually. It's just a little joke. I only ordered one. Well, you can also order more if you want. I need to rush. Food's not going anywhere.
何を言っているの？熱々のうちに食べるのがタコさんに対する礼儀ってものでしょ？
Yeah, drink some water.
ありがとう。で、これお酒。
Don't want it?
いえ、飲めるけど、水だと思ってお酒飲まされたらびっくりするでしょ？
Sorry.
そういうあなたはお酒飲まないの？
I had a bad experience with alcohol once that I've stayed away from it since.
誰にだって一度くらい失敗はあるでしょうに。
Well, if people learn from their mistakes, war would be a thing in the past. Honestly, the main reason is that I'm a lightweight. Though, with how tired I am, I'd probably pass out before I got drunk enough to make a fool of myself.
私も弱い方で、友達に飲んじゃダメと言われたことがあるけど、こういうのは節度を持って楽しめばいいと思うの。一杯飲んだらちゃんとお水を。
Isn't that alcohol in that glass too?
飲んじゃったものは仕方ないわ。
Cheeks have gotten rosy, but she still seems to be here mentally. One glass for me, on the other hand, and I'm gone. Although I'm kind of confused. How did she not realize she was drinking alcohol until it was all gone?
どうしてたこ焼きがもうないの？もっとあるんでしょ？早くよこしなさいよ。
Are you drunk?
酔ってない。
That's what everyone says when they're wasted. Takoyaki girls only had 2 drinks, yet she's already slurring her words.
さっきは散々私のことは可愛いだの、美人だの、エッチだの言ってたくせに。
I don't know where you got that last from. You want me to call you sexy or something?
私の親友がね、キラメは可愛いんだからもっと自信持つべきだよって。
Her name's Kirame. Love it. Very cute. Total wife material. Meanwhile, my nearly full stomach is pushing my exhaustion to its limit.
だから今日頑張って一人で参加してみたのに、結局誰とも仲良くなれなかったし、もうパパとママのとこに帰りたい。
Come on now, don't cry. Damn it though, I knew you'd look pretty crying. I was already taking a liking to her. Fucking hell, bringing out the waterworks just isn't fair. Fuck. Come on, Ichi, couldn't hurry up. Forget her, come over here already.
おいおい、俺の体は一つしかないんだぞ。ハートは君たちの分だけたくさんあるけどな。
I'm stuck in a corner of the bar with a sobbing girl or Ocean is over there drowning in women. Man, I do not envy him. I don't want to be in that position.
なりたくてもなれないくせに。そんな。
Stop that! You've already had way too much to drink.
何は私のお酒が飲めないっていうのは。
I don't realize what's happening until she's already grabbing my head and pouring her drink down my throat.
お酒弱いとか言ってたけど、本当はそんなことないんでしょ。油断させたとこをお持ち帰りするつもりなんでしょ。
I'm getting dizzy now.
これで酔っ払い同士。
Sleep deprivation, alcohol, a deadly combo. My head is killing me right now. How are you getting home? Come on now. How are you gonna nod off faster than me? I'm the most tired man on the planet right now. Wake up!
口の中やけどした。たこ焼きめ。やるぞマジ。
What is she saying? Unable to get her to come to her senses, I first considered ditching her and leaving myself. But she's saying she came here alone. I look around, hoping to catch someone's attention, but to no avail. She must be alone. There's a girl looking at me. She's got a mountain of empty glasses in front of her, rattling one of them around angrily. Maybe she's drinking to drown her sorrows.
ちょっとあんた、何見てんのよ。
Ah, she's gonna kill me! Well, she did speak to me first. That makes her approachable, I guess. You wouldn't happen to know her, would you?
しないわよ。だって私、友達いないもの。信者ならたくさんいるけど。
A lot of what? I've seen warnings about campus for cults. I hope she's not trying to recruit me. Are you drunk too by any chance?
悪いけど私、お酒強いから。はあ、あいつが来るからって様子見に来たのにいないじゃないの。空振ったわ。
Though she claims not to be drunk, she is definitely grumbling to herself like a drunkard. Well, would you mind taking care of this girl for me?
ゆらゆら。かつお節ゆらゆら。はあ？嫌に決まってんでしょ。せっかくなんだから持ち帰ればいいじゃないの。チンコついてないわけ？
She's totally my type, and I'd love to do that, but I don't have the energy for that right now, unfortunately. Just look at me. I look like one of those cartoon characters who has lines for eyes.
じゃあ、そいつほったらかして、私が解放してあげよっか。
With that, her attitude does a total 180 as she starts coming out of me strongly. Sorry, but you're not my type at all.
その半開きのまぶた縫い付けられたいの？もうどうして私がこんなの相手にしないといけないのよ。最悪。朝まで飲もう。
That's a party experience went wrong for whatever reason, and now she's pissed.
あれ、ルイじゃん。
Which girlfriend is this?
こんなの彼女にするわけないだろう。ユアと並んでおすすめしない上司だぞこいつ。
ずいぶんな言い草じゃないの、エイジ。大学入るまではピュアピュアボーイだったくせに。
お前だってこうも腫れてなかったろ。まだユアとは仲直りできてないのか？
うっさいわね。する気もないっての。
Sounds like she knows Nobita as well as Oshina. Or she's another former classmate.
この糸目、古賀直って言うんだけど、分不相応にユアのこと狙ってるんだ。ルイからも一言アドバイスしてやってくれ。
女の趣味が悪い。
I mean, based on what I've heard from like scattered stuff, the entire reason why I'm alright with playing this is because like there's some scuff things happening behind the scenes. And that's the entire reason, so you know, it's possibly true. That doesn't really help me.
万が一にでもあのユアを落とせたら何でも言うこと聞いてやるわよ。
Anything, you mean anything?
安心なさい。どれだけ変態でエッチなお願いでも聞いてやるから。
What kind of person do you think I am?
初対面の女の子デロンデロンに酔わせて持ち帰ろうとしているく。
She's the one who got me drunk?
お水。
おいおい、マジかよ。やればできるじゃないかな。見直したぜ。
Told you! I'm plenty capable of picking up chicks if I want to. Is this proof enough for you?
これを機に身の丈に合わないユア狙うのはやめるんだな。よく見たらこの子も相当可愛いな。身の丈に合ってない。
What kind of abomination do I have to hook up with to satisfy you?
ま、約束通りお前の分とついでにこの子の分は俺が持ってやるから一発ドンとかまして。
男ってほんとバカよね。
You're both just trying to avoid making this wasted girl your responsibility. Try foisting the Takoyaki girl into Rui, but all I get in return is a silent look of she's your problem. On the other hand, there's no way in hell I trust this man or to look after her, so it looks like I'm out of options. I'm on the verge of passing out. Come on, wake up already. I know, so do I. Put a short end of the stick here, no two ways about it.
ルイ、飲むなら付き合うぞ。
さっきまで他の女とキャッキャしてたくせにどういう風の吹き回し？元から朝まで飲むつもりだったけど、私の分もおごってくれるわけ？
肝臓はもっと大事にしろよ。今日は遊ぶよりも昔馴染みと話したくなったんだよ。
愚痴の相手ならもっといい男が良かったわ。
言っとけ。
Despite their back and forth, they seem to get along just fine. Give him a begrudging look, but all I get in return is an implied scram, you dickless fuck.
たこ焼きお持ち帰りで。
Damn it, I don't know how to take this girl home. I don't know how to take girls home from bars. Man, she's just everything she looks.
誰がヘビー級娘よ。バカにしてるの？
Can you please decide if you were awake or not already? She's currently slumped against my back. In normal circumstances, boobs pressing against my back would be cause for celebration, but I'm too exhausted right now to care. Fuck, can't take it. I was just going blurry. I'm an insomniac to begin with, so I'm used to running on little sleep. After what happened last night, though, coupled with the alcohol I drank earlier, it's no surprise that I'm reaching my limit already. Oh, I can't exactly abandon this mumbling girl on the side of the road. Shit, I'm gonna pass out. I was gonna make it back to the dorm where Miyako and Nagami couldn't take over, but at this rate I'll end up face planting on a concrete long before then. I would have held a taxi. I don't think none have passed by. Make matters worse, I forgot my phone, so I can't call for help either. Should have just left at the bar. I'd have to bring her along with me. Med must not be working right. Fuck, now's the time to prove I have a pair.
ね
Oh, great, you're finally awake.
え、気持ち悪い。
What? A sour acidic tone mixes with the girl's distinctive feminine fragrance, leading me to discover what the end of the world feels like. She hurls, and I mean it. We're both covered head to toe in vomit. This is the final nail in the coffin. Drastic times call for drastic measures, so I marches into a love hotel right next to us.
おしっこ。
I'm not your damn babysitter! The drunk takoyaki girl's bladder urges finally push me over the edge. At the point of total mental and physical exhaustion, I finally pass out. When I open my eyes, my blurry vision is greeted by what appears to be a pair of flesh-colored balls wrapped in lace. Flick my eyelids open and shut to clear my vision. God damn! I mean, this is still technically fine, but I'm still gonna cover it. Hold on, settings. That's something I forgot. Max out transparency. It barely works. Again, if you have a text box transparency setting, make it so it actually becomes completely opaque if it's set to max. You may question why that was the first thought that came to mind, but I can't even blame a guy. As I gaze upon these breasts, so beautiful they transcend mere eroticism, I find my sleep out of mind clearing up. Attention is so enraptured by all this skin that I failed to notice who exactly is breathing. Her long eyelashes recount even more beauty in her foreign features. When I don't know why I'm laying on her lap, I feel her hand placed on the back of my head, as if she's cradling me. Oh. Well, now she's awoken and is glaring at me quite reproachfully. Hola.
だから、日本語でいいって言ったでしょ。
Sorry, my memories of last night are a blur.
まさか、何も覚えてないとか言わないでしょうね。
She continues to glare at me, albeit with a hint of embarrassment in her expression too. That's a cliche movie line. Can you give me a moment?
やだ、待たない。
She's acting mature enough, but now she's all of a sudden pressuring me like a petulant child.
ファンであれ、こんなことになってしまった以上、お互いの気持ちとかの前に責任ってのが大事だと私は思うの。
One person, I think the adult thing to do would be just call it a one-night stand and move on.
私だって流せるものなら流したいのよ。
She's crying now. Damn, if she doesn't look cute doing it. She's downright irresistible. Way to go, me of last night. I always knew you had it in me. I had it in me. I know what she's implying, but I definitely don't need to. But we definitely didn't do the deed. If we had, I most definitely will remember.
初めてだ。
Wait, really?
こんな一生に一度の初めてが愛のかけらもないセックスだなんて。
I feel a lot of love in what you're doing for me right now, though.
何よ、このまま髪の毛むしられたいの？
Unfortunately, she doesn't seem in the mood for jokes. Slowly but surely, my memories of last night are coming back to me. Must have slept fairly well. So, I know I brought you back to Love Hotel and all, but I swear to God I didn't take advantage of you in any way. I'm innocent, I swear.
最後の一言のせいで、誠意というものが全く感じられないんだけど。
What do you want me to say? It's not my damn fault.
子供みたいな拗ね方しないでくれる？拗ねたいのは私の方なのに。
Just calm down and let me explain how we ended up here. Blah blah yada yada. I explained how I looked after she got wasted until I passed out from exhaustion.
経緯は真実でしょうけど、その後のことは結局わからないでしょ。だって私、起きたら裸のあなたが覆いかぶさってて。
Why are you blushing only now? It's only further proof I'm innocent.
昨晩、あれだけ私のこと可愛い可愛い言ってたあなたがこんなところに連れ込んでゲロ処理してはい終わりなわけないじゃないの。
And honestly, the vomit was the least of my concerns, but I swallowed my tears to stay silent to preserve my dignity. I don't see how anyone would be in the mood to fuck after having vomit spewed all over them. Believe me, I would have loved the bed you if I could. Why do you doubt the purity of my intentions?
それはいつまでも裸のまま私の膝の上で寝ているからよ。
Well, I think we'll both lose our cool if I move an inch from the spot. Having found temporary respite from the extremities of sleep deprivation, I have no confidence in my ability to not get handsy with this girl, who, physically at least, is 100% my type. My inner animal might come out for all I know. So I'd love for her to get dressed in order to get that issue out of the way. Part of me is also terribly reluctant to have this wonderful view leave my sight. Ideally, I'd be able to go back to sleep right here and now. Look, here's what we need to do. First, take a page out of my book. Stay away from alcohol. Second, you should avoid going to bar parties alone. Got it?
どうしてお持ち帰りされた挙句にその男からお説教されないといけないわけ？
I'm trying to take responsibility for that, though.
私が取ってほしいのはそういう責任じゃなくて、もっと気持ちの問題的なエモーショナルな責任の取り方なの。
What, are you still drunk?
ってこんな私の初めてがこんな愛のない形で。
Tell you what, go to a gynecologist. They could check if you still have it. For the last time, we didn't do the deed.
何よりもパンツだけ脱がされているというのが動かぬ証。
I'm a tits guy, so I definitely would take your bra off too in that situation. How much easier would this be if I could just admit I took her panties to wash them because she got so wasted she pissed herself? My once swallowed tears are threatening to burst free. When I think about it, it's kind of wild that I'm getting yelled at while resting on the lap of a girl who's not wearing anything down here. If anything, I think I'm the one who's owed an explanation. So you don't even remember whether we did the deed or not yourself?
わかるわけないでしょ。初めてなんだから。いかにもやりちんって顔してるけど、あなたはわかるっていうの？
I think asking my second brain is the fastest way to get to the bottom of this. Sir Fellows, you didn't fuck her, sir! Oh, you heard him.
なんかピクって動いた？生きてるの？
You're reminding me of the story with you and Bonito Flex. Now you got me feeling all embarrassed.
っていうか何見せつけてくれちゃってるのよ。さっさと隠してよ。
Man, you know all the cliched lines. Just did because it was funny. We're still not making any headway towards resolving this predicament we're in. There's one last thing we can try. But you gotta promise you won't get angry and start yelling at me, okay?
私そんな短気じゃないんだけど、早く話して。
You could just show me a pussy.
いやよ、バカじゃないの？見たらわかるっていうの？おまんこ見たってわからないでしょ。おちっこ見せなさいよ。
You already met me earlier.
一周回って可愛く見えてきた。
Admittedly, I could just glance to the side to see for myself, since she's not wearing any panties. I do hope she addresses that issue soon. Since we're quickly getting sidetracked, we both decide to get dressed and calm down.
まだパンツ湿ってる。
Could you put the rest of your clothes on?
あんまりこっち見ないでよ。まだ乾いてないんだからしょうがないでしょ。なんだかゲロ臭いし。
No shit. I think I deserve some sympathy here since I took the brunt of your puke. Maybe now you want to believe me. Believe I'm telling the truth.
私とエッチするにはどのみち脱がせないとでしょ。うまいことやり逃げする口実を作っただけね。
I was exhausted beyond relief, so I passed out the moment we got here. I tried telling you this.
日頃から寝不足って。私の膝の上であんなに気持ちよさそうにすやすや寝てたくせに。
Right, I was wondering about that myself. Why was I on your lap? Oh, I know you were the one who took advantage of me.
だってあなたなんだか寝苦しそうにしてたから、ちょっとでも早く起きてもらうために。
Huh? Oh, thanks. After a moment of shared bashfulness.
分かったわ。お互いに非があった。だから痛み分けと行こうじゃないの。
What? I did nothing blameworthy.
女の子を持ち帰りしてホテルに連れ込んだ時点でアウトよ。あなた常識ってものがないの？
Says to go put booze down my mouth and then puke over me a while later. Sadly, my accumulated experience in life has taught me that logic and reason won't convince her of anything. We both need to compromise here. What do you want me to do for you?
責任取るんだから、付き合いなさいよ。
Want me to what?
恋人として付き合い、正当な手順を踏んだ上で再びセックスして、やったかやってないかの真偽を確かめるの。これなら文句ないでしょ?
Just go to the gynecologist! I'm pretty sure they can fucking check. I mean, I wouldn't fucking know. I've got no experience with it. You know what? Let's fucking ruin my goddamn Google search a bit more. Fucking, yes, can a gynecologist determine virgin or not? No fucking mind. I mean, at the same time, this is like fucking the AI also talking about like a physical signs like the human not being indicator of sexual activity. Let's just fucking say that is it. They can essentially test. Check it. That's all we need to know. Because, like, this is a fucking visual novel. These people do not have normal proportions. That fucking human is getting torn. If they had sex. Sounds like, they ain't called it having sex again rather than getting to the bottom of last night's mystery. It's being serious. If you don't want to fuck again, I'm down whenever you want. Oh, we can do it right now.
早速体目当てになるのやめてもらえない？そういう気分にならないようにちゃんと顔見て話しなさいよ、顔を。
Take a look at her face. I was too sleep deprived yesterday to really take it all in. Oh, seriously pretty. Good wife material. Think I'm in love.
だからそれもやめて。
Getting to know this cutie was worth all the trouble I went through. At least it would be under normal circumstances. The person who appears, who suddenly appears in my advantage is like an illusion the moment I try to approach. Now that as things stands, nothing is likely to change, so maybe I should do what Hoshino said and try dating someone more reachable for me. Of course, regardless of how we got there.
じゃあ、そういうわけで、これからよろしく。
Too embarrassed to be seen leaving the hotel, and she clings onto my shirt and hides behind me. You're so sweet and innocent right now. I know, imagine you was puking your guts out here last night, which only makes her all the more attractive. Oh, you're gonna be able to get home by yourself, though?
もう平気よ。あなたこそ朝帰りしてママにでも怒られたらいいわ。
Not my mom, but you might do that, yeah. Oh, but I'm more likely to get scratched at by the cat. I was going to offer to walk her home, but she doesn't seem to be especially hungover, so I figured she'll be fine.
それから付き合ってること恥ずかしいから秘密にしておいて。
Why? It's only some little kids get embarrassed about.
そういう単純な関係でもないじゃないの。留学に来て早々酔っ払ってお持ち帰りされちゃったなんて言えるわけないでしょ。
Really care about appearances, huh? Well, that shit matters to me.
本当に軽い男。ちゃんと責任取ってくれるんでしょうね。
Remind me of what it was again. We do normal couple stuff first and then fuck later. I have to ask though, what happens if you figure out I never took your virginity to begin with?
それはもうその時考えるわ。
Might be wise to consider that now instead of later, just a thought.
人事みたいに言って、あなたの初めてだって私に捧げちゃったのかもしれないって言うのに。
Well, I'm not a virgin to begin with.
裏切ったね。じゃあもう絶対やられちゃってるじゃないの。
Try to be a little more careful in the future and uphold our little promise here and there have been any more one-night stand situations, okay?
そんなことしなくてもこれからはあなたが守ってくれるんでしょ。だってもう恋人同士だものね。
Suddenly crosses her arms and acts all lovey-dovey, seeming to demand answer in kind. Ah, God, you're so already. Get yourself home and take a shower.
照れ隠しは下手なのね。
Well, sorry, I'm not a very sentimental
あ
guy.
なたにも真剣になってもらわないと。 一生かかってもセックスできるような仲にならないもの。
That is the weirdest relationship ever. Are you sure you don't just want a fuck buddy? Or are you actually this stupid?
誰が好き好んでこんなことしてると思ってるの？やり逃げなんて絶対に許さないんだから覚悟しておきなさいよね。
Well, if there was any doubt before as to whether or not this girl is an idiot, it's gone now! I am going to have to look out for her.
じゃあまたね。
Catch you later. It's unfair how cute she is even when she is acting all huffy.
そういう感じになったのね。
どうかしたかルイ。お前まさかまだ飲むって言うんじゃないだろうな。もう俺の財布は空なんだぞ。何年はしごするつもりなんだ。
いい気晴らしになったわ。付き合ってくれてありがとう。あんたの女たちにやっかまれて刺されないうちに帰る。
そのうち3人で飲めるといいな。
思ってもないこと言うんじゃないわよ。まったく。
So how obvious his attempt at being polite was.
ねえ、あのユアのこと狙ってるとかいう男。
ああ、ナオのことか。なんだルイ、意外とああいうタイプが好みなのか。
お尻の傷えぐられたいの？
冗談だから怖い顔すんなって。つか、ナオのことは酒飲みながらもう話したろ。ユアに毎朝挨拶してるだけの挨拶マンだって。
勝手に私の願望を決めつけないで。
なルイ、こんな話した後でなんだが、いつまでユアにこだわってるつもりなんだ。
何よ、あんたみたいに遊びほうけてろって？
こちとら遊ぶために大学入ったんだ。どうせほっといても数年したらみんなつまらん大人になるんだ。人生最後のモラトリアムを目いっぱい楽しまなくてどうする？
まるで私がつまらない人生を送ってるかのような言い方ね。悪いけどそれなりに充実しているつもりではあるの。
親友はいないけどか。ユアのやつも一足先につまらない大人になっちまったってだけの話だろ。俺たちだっていずれはああなるんだ。
夢のないことばかり言って、あんたもユアとさして変わらないじゃない。
そろそろ現実が見えてくる年頃だろ。おちおち夢ばかりも見てらんねえのよ。
だから
Spare managed to squeeze out a reply to his admittedly logical
それ
argument.
に今のユアだって変わらず大人気じゃないか。憧れるのは勝手だけど、いつまでも変わらないことを求めるのはそれこそ酷だろう。
何でも分かったような口聞かないで。
ま、困ったらいつでも呼んでくれ。俺がデート中じゃなかったら駆けつけてやるよ。
要するに私とユアのことは二の次ってことじゃないの。
そりゃ当たり前だろ。俺の可愛い子猫ちゃんたちが優先だ。それに俺がいたってどうにもならないだろうしな。またユアにいじめられるのがオチだ。
The casual wave of that shitbag walks off.
さ
Not that I wanted to talk. Such a beautiful day.
お目目パッチリしてるなお。気色悪い。
You think I look creepy as a normal, healthy human being, do you?
朝帰りして健康になるってどっかのクズ先輩とやってることが一緒。
At least I actually came back. You aren't mad at me, are you?
拗ねてない。
She answers this in kind of the huffy tone that portrays the worst completely before storming off ahead. Still, I count myself lucky. I'm not mad. She's not mad because I stayed out last night, but because I got back by the time the breakfast she made for me had gone cold.
せいか、また後輩に告られたんだって。しかも女の子。いいなあ。さすがの私も女の子に告られたことないからさ。人の苦労も知らないで、のんきなものね。
Sense the familiar dignified aura drifting from up ahead. The girls command everyone's attention just by standing next to each other. Nobuta's cheerful, happy-go-lucky charm needs no description, but there's also the girl next to her. She's more tranquil, almost languid in a way that makes her seem artificial. Nobuta Yua and Ibara Seika, two girls like the sun and the moon, who, well known to everyone who attends this school. Love you. Nope. Although I allow myself to get a little poetic there, their status doesn't matter to me. I was about to greet Nobuta with my usual proclamation of love before I had a realization. I've technically got a girlfriend now, so I probably shouldn't be doing this. Girls passed by before I could say anything else. A lot of dubious circumstances may have led to our relationship, but I'd still feel guilty telling another girl I love her. If Oshino saw this, she'd definitely start asking questions, so I need to watch out for that. Well, there's nothing wrong with me saying hello, as their manners are important. We're only acquainted enough to exchange basic greetings when we see each other, but I'd still hate to break away from that. Guess I'm having problems letting go.
へえ、どうかしたのかしら、豚ちゃん。なんでもないよ。それはなんでもないって顔じゃないのよね。
I feel like digging any further will open me up to a world of pains I pretend not to notice.
何かあった時だけは本当にわかりやすいんだから。
In such a good mood, I wouldn't be surprised if she started humming. I'm sure that anyone else would see nothing out of the ordinary with the way she's smiling.
何せか。何かいいことでもあった？なんでもないわ。たまには腹割って話そうよ。それを豚ちゃんが言うのね。へっけ。
She awkwardly giggles, refusing, as per usual, to tell me what's truly on her mind.
うわ、なんだなお、その気悪い健康そうな目つきは。
How dare you not look dead? What's up with you? You get her after the lecture's already over, looking like shit.
酒の飲みすぎは良くないってことよ。肝臓はいたわらないとな。
Kept on drinking after I left. It wasn't right for abandoning me. Forget about class and go get some rest then.
先輩に聞いた大学攻略のコツは、単位は落としても必修を落とさないことなんだよ。まあ、そんだけ体調不良に見えるんなら、出席カウントぐらいしてくれんだろ。
なお、帰ろう。
Naoko prompts me, ignoring Hoshino as he stands at death's door. As the mood improved at some point. Also, she is wearing a different outfit from the day before.
野郎に心配してもらうよりも、女の子に心配してほしい今日この頃。
そんな軽口叩けるなら心配いらないでしょ。
ごもっともで。
代わりにこの私が心配してあげよっか。
は？
Absolutely no one would have expected nobody to join in here. Even Hoshino, her friend, is taken aback.
何？まさかこの私じゃ不満だっていうの？エイジも随分生意気になったもんだよね。彼女が数人いるぐらいで人生充実しちゃってるみたいなさ。
お前こそ俺にご公説のたまったくせして自分は未だ彼氏も作らずフラフラしやがってからに。
言い返してくるんだ。それはちょっと意外。でも私に泣かされたことまだ根に持ってるの。ほんと器が小さい。結局自分なりの答えを用意できなかったから今も遊んでるんだろうけど。
なお、この女どうにか言いまかしてくれよ。
I don't like the fucking details on that. Stop that. You're such a loser. Fight your own battles. Well, I do feel somewhat sorry for him. I don't want to deal with him clinging to me while he cries, so I bat him away. Ask myself if Mobita came over just to bully him, but surely she's not that evil. For some reason, she's looking directly at me. She never does that.
後でちょっといいかな。
Pass some message through eye contact alone. Come see me later. Don't tell anyone. And another word, she walks off.
何だったの？俺気まぐれでいじめられただけ？さすがに泣いちゃう。
I think that's just how she is. Maybe she messed with Hoshino to distract him. Or maybe she just felt like being mean. Who knows? Go on without me, Mirko. Just remember something I gotta do. Or you can take care of Hoshino if you want.
今日夜バイトだから。
I know. But I might end up having to go straight there from here.
え？二人して俺のこと慰めてくれないの？ひどくない？
いっぱいいる彼女に慰めてもらいなよ。
I agree. That's the reason nobody bullies you the way she does. I wasted enough time in this random encounter. It's time to go see what the final boss has in store for me. Sorry, what am I being rated?
ちゃんと私の意図に気づいてくれたのはいいんだけど、待たせすぎ。こう見えても私忙しいの。待っている時間で億は稼げちゃうの、私。
She complains unreasonably as she walks over.
こうして君と話すのはいつぶりかな。
Do you? I figured you'd forgotten all about me by now.
忘れられないように、会ったらちゃんと義務感出しながら私に告白してきてたくせに。
Is that what it comes across as?
そうだよ。ちゃんとパッション持って1億回告白してきてたら、 もっと早く思いが通じたかもしれないのに。
100 million times seems a bit long to... What? What did you just say?
やれやれ。私も重い腰を上げる時がとうとう来てしまったみたいだね。嬉しいやら悲しいやら。
Sorry, can you give me a second? I mean, I just sort of followed you here. This isn't going where I think it is it?
え？ほいほい女の子とこんな人気のない場所に来ておいて、そういう話じゃないって、他に何があると思ってるの？
This was the moment that I always dreamed of, but it doesn't feel quite right. An audible thud every step she takes as she... There's an audible thud to every step she takes as she approaches me.
君と付き合ってあげよう。喜びたまえよ、古賀くん。
Okay, now having at least, like, circumstances for both of them. This is not as bad as it sounds. Because you know for damn well that she has an agenda going. Like, this bitch ignores him for over a year based on what he said. Based on what they've said, I assume. Only for her to notice that he isn't doing it one day and decide, you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it. This bitch is evil. This bitch is evil? This bitch is evil. She smiles oddly as she prods her fingertips against my nose. I should be jumping for joy right now. Fortunately, this came at the worst time imaginable.
ねえ先生、今日もお眠なの？
Are we gonna run to fucking Tsubame? Her name was Tsubame, right? I'm not going insane right now. I have terrible time with fucking names. Tsubaki, not Tsubaki, not Tsubame. Close enough! Shut the fuck up. Yeah, are we gonna fucking run into Tsubaki here? Is that what's gonna happen? Unusually now, I'm in the midst of what is probably the second biggest crisis in my entire life.
先生の悩み事なんてぶっちゃけあんまし興味ないけどさ。お仕事はちゃんとしないとダメじゃない？
A cheeky student prods at my cheek at the end of with the end of the pencil. I swear to God, how am I supposed to focus on work? You're doing that on purpose.
逆ギレされても困るんですけど。しょうがないな。どうした先生？ルナでよければ話聞くよ。
Yeah, this is gonna drive me insane. I have to get it on my chest.
ちょうど勉強飽きたし。話してみ？ふりふり。
Sure, she's just using me to slack off, but I'm in such deep shit right now that I kind of want her advice. What do you think of people who do time?
最低だと思う。
Right. Right. Can't believe I expected a more uplifting answer. I'm such an idiot.
自分がする分にはいいけど、されたら殺したくなるわ。めっちゃ病むわ。
The fact that you do it yourself is not good. I think you're the asshole. Straighten yourself out, you dirty little slut.
教え子をビッチ呼ばわりするなんてひどい。みゃーこ先生に言いつけちゃうぞ。
I just realized her fucking bracelet says I am God. This cheeky girl who never seems to learn is Mikushiba Runa. As her appearance suggests, she's the superficially responsible type, so it's a real mystery why she's come here for after-school tutoring.
っていうか先生さ、そんな話してくるってことは、絶賛二股中の？
Don't you dare besmirch my good name, I'd never.
そうやってするわけないっていう人が二股とかすると、一番関係が沼るんだよね。
Just told you I'm not. Listen to what the teacher's talking.
あんまり
Listen when the
大声
teacher's
出して
talking.
ると、よからぬ噂が立っちゃうよ。噂がこじれにこじれて、先生がルナと二股してるって。
Please, I wouldn't go after student.
でも先生、ルナの胸とか太ももよく見てんのに。
Well, maybe you should button your shirt up and fix your skirt then. I swear, do you get off on teasing guys or what?
楽しい。
God damn it, why am I letting this little brat get the best of me?
てか、本当に先生何があったん？眠くなさそうな顔きしょいし、それでいてマジで悩んでそうな空気出してくるのもうざい。
Please just go easy on me today. Teachers allowed to have problems, okay? Sorry, could you repeat that?
お月見団子。
Yeah, same words and everything, but could you not trick me with food unless you're hungry or something?
さ、こう見えても私って一応乙女なの。何度もそう気軽に言えることじゃないってのは理解してもらえる？
Is that arrogance your way of hiding your embarrassment?
なんだ、ちゃんと聞こえてるじゃん。
Part of me was wondering if things were going in this direction, but still so out of the blue that I haven't been able to mentally prepare. Especially since I started going out with a different girl this morning.
なんだいその苦虫を噛みつぶしたような顔は。他でもない、この私が付き合ってやるって言ってるんだからもっと喜べ。しばくぞ。ベシッ。
You're already hitting me.
古賀くんが大好きなこの私が付き合ってあげるって言ってんの。泣いては見てうれしょんしろ。
He's been playing with my heart ever since that day at the beach. Guess this is what happens when you're in love. Let them get away with so much more than you usually would. You've finally fallen for me.
全然は言い過ぎたけど、まあ小指の先ぐらいは好きかな。
Oh, come on, that's all.
それはこれからの頑張り次第じゃない？私に愛してもらえるカモカモチャンス到来中だものね。
But why do you only decide to say yes now?
ただの気まぐれです。
You're insane, I swear.
でもそこが好きなんでしょ？
Wrong! Well, Julie has me wrapped around her finger. Admittedly, I did sort of expect this to happen if we ever did end up dating.
だって気まぐれなのは気まぐれなんだからしょうがないよね。海野さんにお試しでもいいから付き合ってあげたらみたいなこと言われたんだけど。
Wait, Miyako talked you into this? Damn, I went big time.
そもそも恋愛なんて気まぐれでするものだし。みんなさ、気まぐれに妥協しながら恋してるんだよ。
Why are you being so pessimistic?
じゃあ世の中どうして二股とか浮気とか不倫の話題で溢れてるの？
Well, because relations are complicated and everyone is a match for one other.
そう。今好きな人が運命の人かどうかなんて分かりっこないから。この先出会うかもしれないし、もう出会ったかもしれない。そんな不安をずっと抱えたまま真面目に恋愛なんてできないよね。
And that's why you're doing this on a whim.
運命の人と出会えたっていう人ほどさ、自分でそれを否定してるんだよ。そんなことたとえ死んだってわからないじゃん。
Sure, but there's nothing romantic about that.
そんなの恋愛に必要？
He says deadly serious. This is a belief that she's had ever since we first met. Never a doubt in her mind. Okay, I get that you're doing this on a whim, but you still must have a reason. None of this makes any sense to me otherwise.
あれだけ好き好き言われ続けたのも初めてだったし、ちょっとぐらいはご褒美あげてもいいかなって。報われない努力は嫌いなんだよね、私。
I thought I'd be getting a participation trophy at this age. There's nothing wonderful about this. Her attitude, reasoning, and timing are all awful. And I can feel the inexhaustible obsession I've had with her until earlier this morning being resurrected within me.
だから私が君に本気になることはないよ。
You just make me want to prove you wrong now.
嘘つき。君が見たいのは私が泣いてるとこでしょ？
How'd you figure out my fetish? Damn you, scary.
それぐらいしかさ。なんでもない。
Well, now I'm so curious I won't be able to sleep tonight.
そういえば今日は眠くなさそうだね。もしかして運命感じて整えてきたの？
You literally just spent the past several minutes explaining to me why fate is bullshit. I should reject her. All I have to do is tell her I'm already dating someone and I'll avoid any catastrophe. No one gets hurt in this scenario. The words get stuck in my throat and refuse to come out.
せいぜい私の気まぐれがすぐに終わらないよう最善を尽くすことだね。頑張れよ。
So you just want me to devote myself to you?
尽くしがいのある彼女は演じてある。私の記念すべき初彼捧げるんだから、それぐらいはしてもらわない。
What? Never had a boyfriend before? That's one of a hell of a
だ
revelation.
から言ったでしょ。私が彼氏なんて作ったら日本が震撼し世界がひっくり返り。
Mad feels like it's spinning instead. Sure, she has a peculiar outlook on romance, but I was certain she'd at least have dated before.
初恋に幻想を抱きすぎ問題にも一石投じていこうかなって。初恋ほど気まぐれに恋するものはないよね。家が近所だったとか席が隣だったとか。だから私も好き好き言われすぎたってしょうもない理由で気まぐれに初恋するの。
This kind of feels like you're insulting me? She's been berating me non-stop and seems to be greatly enjoying it. Like a girl riding on the high of her getting her first boyfriend.
だからさ、私が恋人作ったなんて言っちゃったらもう世界中大騒ぎだから内緒にしてね。
This couple influence really amazes me.
株価に影響出ちゃうよ。
What about now while I have the chance?
いや、下がると思うけど。
I'm grateful that she wants to keep this a secret, albeit for different, more personal reasons. What I'm getting myself into is the biggest no-no when it comes to dating.
内緒にするからってごっそり浮気とか二股したらぶっ殺します。
Can you be a bit more nice and loving to me?
だからそれはこれからの古賀くんの頑張り次第だよ。せいぜい頑張りたまえ。
Glanced at me with a smile before skipping off into the distance with glee. She's not even gonna ask me to walk back with me. A jest, my heart. Yet my heart a total maelstrom right now. I'm two-timing. That was never my goal, but fate somehow forced it to become reality. Admittedly, I did willingly allow the perfect chance to clear things up to slip away. Maybe if I apologize to Kirima, she'll let me off. The whole reason we're dating is pretty weird to begin with. One silver lining is that the one silver lining to all this is that neither of the girls are all that serious about me, which is pretty depressing to admit. I'm even happier about this than I thought I'd be. Only now do my hands start trembling. The way she'd explain it, you'd think this was all one big game to her, but to me it's a dream come true. It's so important to me that I was unable to say no, even though it means I'll be doom-timing. Well, no going back now. Doubt Nobuta and I will last long given her attitude toward the whole thing. As for Kirame, I can just humor her plan until she's satisfied. I can put those all behind me. I wouldn't have confessed it up every day if I could judge my too insane order on the spot. That thought doesn't comfort me in the slightest. I'm not exactly a saint, to be honest. I would argue with anyone who felt compelled to call me a piece of shit. And if there's even the slightest possibility that I could cause her joy to fade, I have to do something about it. Please, whatever you do, don't fall for a guy like me. All I can do is pray. Sense someone watching me, but that must have been my imagination. Someone caught sight of my secret rendezvous with Nobuta. The news will spread like wildfire throughout the campus. Even if they don't know I'm tomb-timing, I need to be careful.
何が期待するなよ。これが期待せずにいられるかっての。なんだか先生、ずいぶんお悩みみたいだけどさ。悲劇のヒロインぶったところでどうせ悪いのは先生なんでしょ。
It's all my fault. Blame the alignment of stars for being so shitty.
先生術。先生だけに？
Hush, Mikushima. Get back to studying. You've barely made any progress.
誰の相談に乗ってあげてたせいだと思ってるの？
Uruna grumbles and gets back to work. She's more kind-hearted than you assume. She knows that I'll get in trouble if she doesn't get any of her work done.
なお、写真貸して。
You know, I've never gotten back a pencil lead after I've given it to someone.
写真ちょうだい。
Phrasing wasn't the problem. What are you doing here anyway, Miyako? I thought you were going to meet a new student today.
めっちゃ優秀。ナオとミコシバさん足して割って100倍したぐらい優秀。みゃーこ先生さあ、それルナのこと巻き込む必要あった？あ、ルナちゃんだ。
An adorable little girl pops out from behind Miyako. She's so precious. I want to lift her up in my arms this moment.
あれシアじゃん。めっちゃ運命味感じるわ。
You don't know each other.
姉ちゃんの友達の妹。
That's way too many degrees of separation.
でもシアとルナめっちゃマブだから。ね。
They appear to be separated in age by several years, but they seem to get along quite well considering.
のぶたさん、こっちのおじさんに自己紹介してあげて。多分驚くから。
What are you calling it? Hold up, did you just say Adobuta?
のぶたシアです。ピカピカの1年生です。
I'm cooking now. Please don't use the word spanking. That just sounds wrong. She sure doesn't resemble her.
のぶたさんの妹なんだって。
Wait, you mean that, Nobuta? No way.
いや姉がいつもお世話になっております。
Did you just say Yo-chan? The fact that she refers to the final boss like that is too adorable.
なーに？先生、いつも言わねえのお世話になってんの？エロ。
How do those two things relate to each other? Does that mean you know her too?
だって言わねえともまぶいし、ルナ。
You call everyone your BFF. I've been teaching this girl for quite some time now, but I had no idea. But I've never come up if it weren't for this situation.
古賀さんは姉とどういうご関係なのですか？
Double classmates is all that we are, dear. I accidentally ended up addressing her in an overly familiar way due to my awkwardness. I would expect Miyako to catch on and make a snide comment, but she just watches and waits. What are you playing at here?
潜み討ちから攻略したらいいんじゃないかと思って。
Oh no! This matter really is like the universe itself really is just like colluding to fuck this man. Like Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Ugh. Modi might be at that point! Sounds like Miyoko's been meddling. Oh, and for the record, I didn't say that last bit out loud.
てかシアさ、塾なんて通う必要なくない？これ以上頭良くなってどうするつもりなん？世界征服！とってもいい響き！だけどシアにはもっと他になすべき使命があるから。
Just knowing that she's related to Nobuta was enough to make me fear her, and I'm catching little hints here and there from things she let slip. You're real funny, Nobuta.
のぶたさんだと姉と混同すると思いますので、どうぞシアと気軽にお呼びください。
Alright then, Shia.
はい、シアです。
This girl is a fountain of pure innocence. My heart can't take this. How can anyone be so adorable? I'm not into little girls or anything, but I could easily fall for her. Forget about kidding, man. This is the kind of girl I could truly go crazy about. Stop.
離婚。
Go get your eyes checked. Anyone with a work pair would be able to see that this girl is the most precious thing in the whole universe.
離婚じゃん。
Get back to work, Mikoshiba.
姉は皆さんと仲良くできていますか？
Are you concerned about her? Don't worry, BFFs. I would never admit that we're dating and that I'm doing timing on her. Not even a gun! Not even a gun to my head! Initially, our relationship's kind of weird. I wouldn't say we're particularly close.
姉はああいう性格ですので、うまくできているか心配だったのですが、それなら杞憂みたいですね。
She's making my non-existent conscience feel guilty.
シアちゃん、お姉さんのこと大好きなんだ。はい。でも姉はあまり私のこと好きではないみたいなので、大学でどういう過ごし方をしているかとか全く知らなかったんです。
How dare she? Don't worry, Shia-chan. Your big brother will give her a stern talking to the next time I see her.
先生、勝手にシアのお兄ちゃんずらしてるし、キモ。
Although I expressed outrage, I can understand why having a sister as sweet and lovable as her would irk Nobuta. She doesn't believe in love whatsoever. Love will save the world, as I say, but I bet she'd say love isn't capable of saving her.
ですから、姉とこれからも仲良くしてもらえるとシア嬉しいです。
I want to get to know you more, Shia.
通報しておいた。
Why, I'm not doing anything illegal.
事案書。
What are you implying, huh?
愛の前にはオウム条例は結構ありませんよ。何よりも愛とは優先されるものなのです。
You really are, little sister. I was struggling to find any similarities between them, but the way she stated her outlook on life without a second thought reminded me a lot of her sister. Stay pure and innocent forever.
現行犯逮捕した。
Weird way of arresting someone. Miyuko placed both her hands on my shoulders like we're pretending to be a choo-choo train.
首根っこ掴んだ方が良かった。
No, thank you. Just grab hold of my wrists like you're putting me in handcuffs.
逮捕しちゃいます。
Her small hands wrapped tightly around my wrists. Gosh, you're just the cutest little thing. Can I take you home with me?
ねえ先生、ここわからないんだけど。
Aruna implicitly tells me to get back to work as she continues studying. Oh, someone getting jealous?
あまりにも先生がきちょかったからいい加減やめてほしくて。
That was a rhetorical question. Well, I didn't know what to tell me. She had such an adorable little sister. We don't know that much about her now I think about it.
あんまり驚かないんですね。
Did my sweet little Shia just say something?
ちょっと、シアは私のなんだけど。私はミヤコ先生のものです。来た。
Shia hides herself behind Miyuko in such an adorable way that my heart immediately fills with love. Wait, this isn't fair. She uses Miyuko's first name but not mine. I'm getting unbelievably jealous.
なおじゃないけど、思わず連れ帰りそうになった。後悔はしていない。
You even managed to capture Miyako's heart. Very impressive, Shia-chan.
好きあらば夫婦漫才しないでください。
Don't make me beat you, kid. My student has begun to sulk, jealous that all my attention is going to Shiyu instead. This one can be cute as well if she wants to be.
ねえなお、何かいいことと悪いことでもあった。
Bad! 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 Pretty fucking universally bad! Sounds like you're asking me if I want the good if I want the good news first or the bad news. Puts me on edge. Maybe when I walk down the route home in darkness after finishing work at the cram school. And cats, of course, have sharp eyes in the dark. Personally, I'd say it was a good thing, so don't worry about it.
あ、そう。
Come on, at least pretend to be interested.
めんどくさい女みたいなこと言わないで。
I made a joke to try and distract her. Giving some of them from Miyako is not impossible. Obviously, both have our secrets, so we don't pry unless curious. Therefore, focus on not making her curious in the first place.
困ったらちゃんと言って。
You think I'm weak enough that I need to lean on you?
見えるから言ってるの。
I should work on that.
しなくていい。なおはこのままでいい。
Sorry, Miyako, but I'm no longer the man you once knew. I'm a two-timer now. I wonder how she'd react if I told her that. We've known each other for many years, but that doesn't mean we know everything about each other. I'll actually be able to keep up this two-timing thing without being found out now. Both my relationships are currently secret, and I have no contact with Kirame at all yet. Didn't even ask if she went to our college. You often get people from other schools coming to mixers after all. If I've learned one thing from my first year at college, it's that socializing is harder now than it ever was before. Unless you're willing to be outgoing and hang out with old people all the time, you'll never make friends, let alone find a girlfriend. Kirame also added some conditions to our relationship, so once they're all met and she's satisfied, we'll probably break this whole thing off. The issue is that our condition is that we have loving, consensual sex to confirm whether or not I'd taken her virginity. An insane request by any metric. Gonna think of it. She never even asked for my number. How stupid can she be? She was pretty desperate though, so I imagine she'll try and track me down. Well, good luck to you, Takayaki girl, but I'm certainly hope you don't find me. And then honestly, I'd be a little sad if we never saw each other again. Admittedly, my reasoning is wholly selfish. I've never slept as well as I did on her lap.
珍しくなおが考え事してる。やっぱり嵐が来そう。
A storm brewed every time I brooded on something. The world would be done for by now. Anyways, hi Kirame. Oh, never mind.
お仕事お疲れ様。私レイラ。よろしくね、なお。
I honestly got expected that the two of them would be moving in here for some reason, but nah. We have Spunk incarnate. Oh, sure. A second after you arrive back at the door and enter the communal space, a girl I've never seen before in my life has grabbed my hands and shaken them up and down. The vigor of her handshake combined with the wideness of her smile leaves me completely stupefied. You can practically see an invisible tail shoot up behind the girl as she rushes over to Miyako and hugs her. Had you not displayed the exact same enthusiasm towards her too, I would have convinced myself to close into me some.
おかえり。この子、前に話してた新しい入居者のレイナちゃんね。留学生だって。
Well, there's no storm, but we definitely got the kind of happy-go-lucky party type girl I was dreading. I don't know, it's possibly that excited when meeting someone for the first time. I was wondering how she knew our names, but Nagomin just must have told her.
ほらほら、ヒラメもちゃんと挨拶しないとダメだよ。もうレイラ分かってるってば。それぐらい自分でやるから。
Ah. To be perfectly honest, I had imagined responsibility, so I'm not too terribly surprised. But same can't be said for her.
今朝は流れで解散しちゃったけど、よくよく考えてみたら連絡先すら聞いてないのを思い出してどうしようかと思っていたわ。一体どうするつもりだったのよ。
Well, I had the thought, but I just kind of shrugged it off since you didn't ask.
よくない、全然よくないし。っていうか私、まだあなたの名前すら聞いてない。そんで私も自己紹介してない。
My girlfriend is, getting awfully huffy. Chimera-chan, right?
構成獣キラメトイロキラメ
Gorgon now. Feel free to call me now.
ナオくん
Oh, you're pretty cute.
だからすぐ可愛い言うのやめなさいってば。キラメ、ナオと知り合いなの？真の意味でたった今ちゃんと知り合いになったところ、どうしてもうレイラの方が仲良し感出てるの？ナオが好きそうなタイプの。
You know me well, Miyako. Stop chatting with me. Go introduce yourself already.
言われなくてもちゃんとするから。海の都です。よろしく。
Amino acids.
そう、あなたがあの都なのね。そう、私が都。なお、この子に何か変なこと吹き込んだ？
I told her nothing of the sort, thank you very much. It's weird that she had that reaction given that it should be the first time the two of them have met.
二人ともヒラメと仲良くしてあげてね。この子、友達私以外にいないから。
Go on, Miyako. Be nice to her.
なんでそれ私に言うの？私の方が友達多いのに。ナオくん、友達いなさそうだものね。ほら、キラメ、そういう意地悪ばっかり言うから友達できないんだよ。
I seem more like, you seem more like a mom than her friend.
誰がママよ。
I wasn't talking to you. How did that fly over your head? How did that fly over your head? Seriously.
ねえ、ミヤコ、これがボケとツッコミってやつ？うん、バカとアホっていうの。みんなうまくやれそうでよかった。じゃあお夕食にしよっか。
Marry me, Nagomin.
ナゴミン、お肉。この寮の真実のママはナゴミみたいね。ねえら、私ここでやっていけるか早くも不安になってきたわ。
Kirama glances over at me in disgust. And I'm supposed to believe this girl wants to have loving, consensual sex with me?
ねえ、ナオくん、たこ焼きはないの？
There's some frozen stuff in the freezer if you want it. How are you not sick of that stuff after how much you ate yesterday, though?
まだお箸は難しい。フォークください。
Dinner time here is certainly going to be a lot more lively. This is what living in a dorm is supposed to be like. It's honestly felt a lot more like a family house ever since the previous residents graduated.
でも今日はびっくりがいっぱいあったな。今朝ゲロ臭くなりながらヒラメがホテルに帰ってきた時は本当に驚いたし。レイラ、それ。結局トイロさんってナオとどういう関係なの？
He She threw up at me at the party last night and ended up looking after her.
ああ、やっぱり面倒見てくれたのナオだったんだ。ありがとうね。ひらめったらお酒弱くてすぐどこでも吐いて寝ちゃうから。
You seriously need to stop drinking.
ナオくんだって飲まないでよね。
Yeah, but you forced me to drink. God damn it, I can't believe she almost fucking said it. She was the one who demanded we keep it a secret. Relieved that I saved her, she flashed me a look that says, Whoopsie, I'll allow it this time, but only since she's so cute.
もう、だからあれほどお酒飲んじゃダメって言ったのに。ただでさえ、ひらめったら推しに弱いんだから、変な男に引っかかっちゃったら大変だもの。もう変なのに引っかかっちゃったなんて、とてもじゃないけど言えない。
You're calling a scumbag. Curiously enough, you managed to hold a conversation with the right contact alone.
あ、今日は肉か。いいぞ。肉はいいぞ。
Yo swaggers in like usual and goes straight for the food, foregoing cutlery in favor of fading it with his bare hands.
なごみ、誰？
You didn't tell him about Yo.
どうせ帰ってこないし、必要ないかと思って。
今日もなごみが帰ってこいって言うから帰ってきてやったのに、なんて言いざまなんだ。
じゃあもっと早く帰ってきたらどうなの？
俺は俺なりに忙しいんだ。
どうせ年上のお姉さんの部屋に転がり込んでダラダラしてるだけのくせに。
せっかくの歓迎会なのにご機嫌斜めになってんじゃねえよったく。
Hold on. No, maybe Yo's not such a bad character.
私、知ってる。ああいうの、ジャパニーズヤンキーって言うんでしょ？ヤンキーって。
No, no, my dear, this man's just a fuckboy.
クズ野郎。クズ野郎！
そのでかい尻引っ叩くぞ、ファッキン小娘。
どさくさに紛れてセクハラしようとするのやめなさい。
年下の小娘なんかに興味ねえって。
Slip away from the now boisterous table to relax on the
ちょ
sofa.
っと、レイラに変な日本語教えないでくれる？
It's crazy how much noise you have the place with just two more people added to the mix.
ナオくん、賑やかなの苦手なの？
Not really, I figured it'd bother you more so than me.
こういうアットホームな賑やかさは好きよ。なんだかホッとするから。
Leaving home's already hard enough, can't imagine what it's like to move to a different country.
そりゃ、まだこっち来て1週間も経ってないし。でも、レイラと一緒だから。それにナオくんもいるわけだし。
Man, you're so cute, this downright criminal.
あなたも可愛いって気軽に言わないで。恥ずかしいんだから。
This right here. These two act like we are 2 hours into this game, like almost 2 hours into this game. These two actually feel like they're already dating for real. Like not this fuck, we need to go out to test to check if they did smash, in fact. Hence why I'm going to go with Nobuta first. I'm gonna go with you first. Because I know damn well, like, between those two, I'm gonna do these two last anyway. But, like, you know damn well that if I do fucking Kirame first and then try to do Yua, we're gonna have another fucking Koikari on our hands.
Oh, ナオのやつ早速手出したのか。お盛んなこって。
あれは多分そういうのじゃない。
多分なんて気弱なこと言ってる時点でもう負けてんぞ。
ようちゃん、そうやってすぐ煽らないの。黙ってお肉食べときなさい。もしかしてミヤコはナオのことが気になってるの？だからそういうのじゃない。ヒラメはそうじゃないみたいだけど。でもよかった。男の子とも仲良くできてて。
You do feel nothing much to do with them flirt. If anything, I'm happy with them in the same way that Lila is for Kirame. As long as their relationship stays what it is, then it's fine with me. Another evening means another soak in the open air bath that's fit for a king. My exhaustion washes right away. Praise that Kirame moved in here. Oh, yeah, I guess it helps us keep our relationship secret. Sure, we'll have to be careful so our friend Lila doesn't notice anything. but it doesn't seem like a prying type, so it's probably nothing to fret over. Though given that Miyako lives here too, we can't be too open about our relationship either. Even getting to come to my room would pose a problem. That's tough.
なんでお風呂に入ってまで難しい顔しているの？
Wow, you were in the fucking bath. Oh no, how she snuck her way in here. She almost gave me a heart attack.
何を慌ててるか知らないけど、ほら見て、ちゃんと水着着てるから。
What? I don't know what customs you have in whatever place you're from, but over here we don't wear swimsuits in the bath. That's rude. You ever heard of saying when in Rome?
ナオくんのエッチ。
Speak for yourself. You think wearing a swimsuit that means you can barge in on a man taking a bath? Have you no shame? Maybe you're intentionally trying to seduce me.
私の服剥ぎ取って下着姿にしたあげく、その膝ですやすや寝ていたくせによく言うわ。水着くらい今更じゃないの。
It's not that. If it's not, then why are you blushing? Stop that.
こんなところでもないと二人きりで話せないから恥を忍んできたのよ。それぐらい私の彼氏なら察しなさいよ。
Look, you don't have to call me a boyfriend. It's gonna make you go red in the face. Our relationship's a secret anyway.
最終目標をもう忘れたの？こんな不本意な関係いつまでも続けたくないの。
This is all to have loving consensual sex with me. I just don't get it.
それは私もなんだけど。
Exactly, but it's too late to back out. I guess she really is just stupid after all. Despite her swimsuit covering all the private parts, she is apparently still self-conscious about what she is revealing, submerging herself in the water ways away from me. Is your virginity really that big of a deal?
大事に決まってるでしょ。一生に一度なんだし。
People break up and find new partners all the time. Every experience can be special, at least that's the way I see it.
簡単に童貞してるようなやりちんには、それこそ一生わからないわよ。
I didn't throw it away.
あなたの童貞卒業談なんて聞きたくないわ。
I just don't want to tell it. Conversation ends, and for a moment there's silence.
ここのお風呂、暑すぎない？
Probably because you're wearing a swimsuit.
あくまで私のこと抜かせたいんだ。エッチ。
Yeah, it's a cute swimsuit, so I don't really mind. If anything, the fact you're wearing it in a bath makes it even sexier.
あなたとワイダンしに来たわけじゃないんだけど。
You didn't? I thought you wanted to discuss fetishes for when we have sex.
そうじゃなくて、いろいろごめんなさい。
Taken by surprise, I don't expected her to say that.
私ばっかりわがまま言っちゃって。もちろんあなたに非があることには違いないし、約束は守ってもらうけど。
You're really dead set on that, aren't you?
だって、なんだか都ってこと、いい感じだったから。
Miyako, don't worry about her. There's nothing going on between us anymore.
そうなの？ずいぶん仲良しそうに見えたけど。
There is an imperative word here! Yes, I do.
ナオくんが話したくないって言うなら別にいいんだけど。
Well, you need to stop being so cute. I'm gonna be able to control myself, baby.
もう上がる！
Couldn't be pleased to see you in a fluster. Alas, I was trying to enjoy my time in the bath with this bikini babe, but made it for the best. She was so sexy, I was really starting to doubt my self-control. There wasn't no danger of it slapped her in the face. That's something I could never imagine happening with Nobita, yet I find it's all too easy with Kirame. What's responsible for that discrepancy? There's a difference between ideals and idealism and realism. Nobita's my ideal woman, I think. My feelings for her were truly and honestly pure. Then I would have contemplated cheating in a million years. Which means my reasons for being in love with her are nothing but impure. What we met certainly was romantic, but surrounding factors just make it awful, plain and simple. She said to say yes only now. That makes no sense. Proceed to partially submerge my head in the water and blow bubbles. It's been a hectic day, but I finally found time to unwind and grumble to myself. Logically, I realized the best thing to do would be to just date Kirame and not worry too much about anything else. My attachment to Nobita remains unbreakable. All I wanted was to gaze out at the ocean. Okay, now what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna curse the ocean with every fiber of my being for the rest of my life. Oh, mighty sea of creation, you will forgive Forgive me my sins.
お風呂に水着で入るのはマナー違反って言われたんだけど。
だからって裸で入るのもダメだと思うよ。
No, she looks cute like that. Well, both of them do.
じゃあ一体どうすればよかったの？
まずお風呂で男の子と話そうとするのが良くなかったんじゃないかな。
レイラったら当たり前のことしか言わない。嫌い。
ひらめったらずいぶん荒ぶってるね。そんな様子で本当にナオトは何にもないの？
なんでもないってば。
She wraps her arms around my neck and rattles me around both physically and mentally. I could tell her the truth. I know Lila would keep it a secret if I asked, but I'm simply too embarrassed to.
でもよかったね。男の子だけど仲良しさんができて。
女の子の友達も欲しい。
みやこが仲良くしてくれるでしょ？
もっとたくさん欲しい。
この欲張りさんめ、私だけじゃ不満と申すのか？
だってレイラいっぱい友達いるもの。私はその一人にしか過ぎないもの。
これが卑屈ってやつね。私の大親友はヒラメ一人だもん。いや
締め殺される。
ああ、ごめんごめん。
Usually messing around with Layla is enough to take my mind off anything stressful. But today my mind still feels as hazy as ever.
ねえ、ヒラメ。本当はさ、まだ他に気になることがあるんでしょ？言ってみ？
それはレイラにも秘密。
We've known each other for a pretty long time, so she can read me like a book, but I'm not going to say that out loud and have her try.
どうして私がこんなにモヤモヤしなくちゃいけないの？ゲラ臭い。
Wake up with a foul, acidic taste in my mouth. The place I am in is a rather stylish room, and I'm sitting atop a large, comfy bed with... we're still fine.
死んでる？いや、寝てるの？
For some reason, I'm in a underwear, and the naked guy's on top of me, sleeping so quietly, I was afraid he might be dead.
ちょっと待って。これって嘘でしょ
Just body all over to confirm, but other than the taste of vomit in my mouth, nothing feels out of the ordinary. The memories leading up to me passing out are all coming back to me now.
思い出したら吐き気が。どいて。
Shove the guy off of me and rush into the bathroom.
あれ、私の服干してある。
Feeling much better, I get ready to leave, only to notice my once wet clothes are hanging on the side of the bed, or the bath. I figured by now that I puked all over myself, maybe washed my clothes.
で、パンツまで干してあるのはさすがにおかしいでしょ。
Belatedly, I realized that while I may be wearing my bra, I'm not wearing anything down below.
やることやって、そのまま寝ちゃったっていうの？
Seem to recall him complaining about being tired, but that's still no excuse for him to take for him taking advantage of me.
このままだと起きたらまた襲われちゃうかも。
I run out the door, but the door won't budge. That's when I noticed the payment machine beside it.
お金ない。閉じ込められた。
Not about to go fiddling with a sleeping man's wallet. With no other option, I returned to bed.
起きた後のことシミュレーションしておかないと。この私をお持ち帰りするなんていい度胸ね。責任取ってよね。なんか違うわ。
The guy's still fast asleep. I start to fear that he might actually be dead, so I give him a prod, but he doesn't budge an inch. The next fear that enters my mind is that I might actually be sick too and choked on his own vomit, so I peer in close and observe his face, but only to confirm that he's alive.
泣いてるの？
The guy's crying. More precisely, it looks like he cried himself to sleep. Never seen anyone sleeping so soundly while looking so sad. All of a sudden, he starts clinging to my arm with so much force it hurts. Saying to my surprise, as does the tear that streams down his cheek.
ねえ、怖い夢でも見ているの？
I'm beginning to feel sorry for him, but I have no idea how to help.
一体何やってるの私。
For I know the guy's on my lap and I'm stroking the back of his head.
何母性に目覚めてるの？バカなの？それともママなの？ママにされちゃったの？
Might just be my imagination, but he does seem to be sleeping more soundly now, so I can't bring myself to
寝
stop.
顔はちょっと可愛いかも。
He barely keep his eyes open yesterday while we were talking with those horrendous dark circles under them. Really made me wonder what kind of lifestyle he'd been
や
living.
っぱりゲロッタは私のこと介抱してくれたのかな。その後襲われたのかもしれないけど。
Can't feel any indication that he had sex with me, but he seems like the type of guy who can't keep it in his pants. Also, I'd feel kind of offended if he brought me all the way here and left me alone. Girls are complicated, extremely complicated.
大丈夫。大丈夫だから。
This is actually like an extremely nice CG, but like you know damn well that YouTube's not gonna let us fucking stand. I mean, I guess I can fucking, oh, right. I'm a dumb fuck. That took the wrong screenshot again, right. There we go. That took the right screenshot. There you go, yeah, it's just gonna have to fucking strong arm Cactus into censoring it for me, I guess. I'm not strong arming anyone, don't worry, he's... Jesse was beginning to settle down. He lets out a groan. Hearing that, I do what my mother used to do for me on days when there was stand there outside. Telling he must have some sort of trauma. There are some nights where I yearn for the warmth of another. Nights when I wish there was someone beside me. Always wondered who that person would end up
それ
being.
がまさかこんな人のことだったね。
No, it will. I'm acting like some hopeless romantic. Yeah, cool.
誰よその女。
It's like the cliche trope where the guy accidentally slips up and says the name of the girl he's having an affair with. Wait, why the hell would that make me jealous?
でも気になって仕方ない。
I'm wanting to know more about this guy and who he is. In retrospect, I think there must have been some wrong with me.
気になっちゃっただけなんだからね。それだけなんだから。決して恋とかじゃないの。そんなの認めないから。キラメン。うっちゃいよ。ねえレイラ。すっぱだかで寝るくせに私のこと抱き枕にするのいい加減やめてくれない？
Everyone else gets their own room, so why am I stuck sharing? Well, I know why. Layla wanted to. Spend most of the night wide awake, not only because it's my first night in a new sleeping environment.
誓って二度とお酒は飲みません。はい。
Kirama received a lengthy lecture from Layla the next morning.
それではキラメちゃんとレイナちゃんの入寮を記念して今期第1回レクリエーションを開催します。
Are
はい
there
拍
things
手。
I can recognize in the back? I do not believe so. None of us are much in the mood, except for Layla, who starts clapping loudly without a care for the fact that we're in public.
ねえ、なんなのこの集まり。
We're being forced into some stupid trip to get to know each other.
ナオくんもブラブラお出かけするの好きなんだからそんなイヤイヤみたいに解説しなくったっていいのに。
She might have surmised most of the dorm's residents have gotten together to go out on the weekend. Nagumin loves these kinds of group outings, or more accurately, she loves being able to lead underclassmen around.
ここが夢にまで見たオタクの聖地。
Where's your fucking pants, woman? You know she's not wearing pants under that shirt because you can fucking see her goddamn hips there. Like this bitch is going out in public with a shirt and panties.
そして本日はレイナちゃんの希望でオタク街にやってきています。
Nella looks around restlessly, her eyes wide and sparkling. She's a huge nerd. Don't get that impression from her at all.
日本の漫画とかアニメが好きなだけのライトオタクよ。日本語も半分くらいそれで覚えたの。あとは私が教えた。留学しに来た理由もまあわかるでしょ。
and you tagged along because you were concerned about her.
それもちょっとだけあるかもだわ。
All the nerds here are going to be in for a big shock when they see this foreign babe scanning the shelves of the merch stores. I just hope she doesn't make fun of them.
でも今日って何かイベントみたいなのやってるの？派手な仮装している人た。
Oh yeah, there's a cosplay event going on. That's why everyone's dressed up.
キラメ、私もコスプレしたい、してみたい。
もうレイラったら無茶言わないでよ。衣装とか何にも用意してないんだから。
Pegged Layla as the more responsible one between them, but that assumption has quickly been turned on its head.
あれ？そういえばミヤコはどうしたの？
She skipped to go hang out with some other friends.
なんだかミヤコったらナオくんにホイホイついていくイメージがあったけど、そうでもないのね。
He's like a stray cat, never stays in one place. Kirame is awfully interested in my relation with Miyako, but I know that we seem exceptionally close, so that's not surprising.
おい、全員参加とは何だったんだ。
I'm surprised you're here, to be honest.
今朝フラッと帰ってきた時に捕まったんだよ。なごみのやつ、手錠なんて用意しやがって。
だってようちゃん、物理的に捕まえておかないとどっか行っちゃうでしょ。
Nagumin smiles happily despite her seemingly snide remarks. By the way, Kirame, do I look sleepy for some reason?
日本語壊れてるじゃないの。昨日はちょっと眠れなかっただけ。あなたこそなんでまた寝不足になってるの？
I don't know if I can get a good night's sleep without resting on your naked lap anymore, Kirame.
裸ではなかったでしょ。それとそのちゃんづけやめて。子供っぽい。
You call me Naokun now? Whatever, I'll just call it Kirame.
呼び捨ては呼び捨てでなんだかむずがゆいわ。さん付けにして。
Nope, don't want it.
だだっこ。
I was doing my best impression of you when you were drunk.
そんな酔い方してないから。ねえキラメ、あっちのお店寄ってもいい？っていうか寄ろう。レイラ、人の腕つかみながら走らないで、もげちゃう。
I know we've only been living under the same roof for a few days, but they get along so well and actually kind of makes me jealous.
あらら、せっかくのガールフレンド奪われちゃったね。
My lover. We don't use that word anymore. I think your age shown there in Nagumin, but anyways, she's not.
俺はナオが合コンで酔わせて持ち帰ったとか風の噂で聞いたけどな。
While that is something I cannot completely deny, I'll just say that your imagination is painting a picture much sweeter than reality.
否定はしておいた方がいいんじゃないかな。じゃあ余り物のナオくんは私と一緒にカメコしよっか。カメ
The what now?
レイヤーさんとかパシャパシャ撮るカメラ小僧のことだよ。ナオくんもカメラ持ってきてるでしょ。
Yeah, but only do landscapes.
せっかく人増えたんだし、ポトレも撮れるように練習しておきなさい。
よーし、俺がモデルになってやんよ。かっこよく撮らねえともっとひどい噂流すぞ。
Now let's get off my back. No one believes a word that comes out of your mouth anyways. Besides, if I'm doing this, I'm taking pictures of girls, so go off and have fun with Nagumin somewhere else. I have my camera on hand. Nagumin recommended I get one last year since I'm always going out sightseeing and stuff.
ああ、いいな。私もナオにパシャパシャしてもらいたい。
レイラ、元気すぎ。
Layla's already back and jumping excitedly next to me. This girl must have infinite energy or something.
レイラちゃん、好きなキャラとかいないの？探せばコスプレしてるレイヤーさんいそうだけど、一緒に撮ってもらったらいいんじゃないかな。
うん、わかった。探してくるね。キラメ、行こう。
一人で探してきて。
Kirame yelps like a matador struck by a
振
bull.
り回されてるね。
振り回されてんな、かわいそうに。セフレなら助けてやれよ。
We're not like that.
大変そうだから私たちもついていってあげよう。
Yeah.
俺もう帰っていいか？
ダメ。ようちゃんいるだけでめんどくさい男の人が寄ってこなくて済むんだから。こんなに可愛い子ちゃんばっかりだと大変なんだよ。
男よけならそこのデクノボーでも務まるだろう。
You don't want that? So someone comes for me, I don't want it back. Almost barred, you telling you? Straight for the balls, man.
こーら、暴力で解決しようとしないの。
But you would go straight for a punch if you got hit on, Nagumin.
こいつは俺を何だと思ってるんだ。
ようちゃんはそんなことしなくたってガン飛ばせば大体一発だよ。
Speaking from experience, huh?
寝不足でクマやばい時のナオだって似たようなこと聞いた。
That reminds me of that one time this guy was harassing me. I glared at him one time and he called an ambulance for me. Probably looked like death.
経験談か。
うちの子たちは私が守らないと。
For some reason, Nagomin smiles.
いたよ、こっちこっち。人の手を旗代わりに振り回さないで。
See Layla in the distance call over while waving Kirama's hand at us. I don't know how Kirama has survived so long next to that bundle of infinite energy. I've been on my knees long before this point.
ほら見て、魔法乙女のやられクソザコ担当ルイルイじゃん。
Far be it from me to comment on another person's taste, but it would seem this girl is into the more hardcore variety of anime.
ジャンピルンルイルイだよ。今日も元気にノックアウト。
Yeah, I know who you are. I know who you are. Oh, that was quite a passionate scream of defeat. I believe this girl was a professional cosplay with how close she seems to the genuine article.
一緒に写真撮ってもらってもいいですか？私ルイルイ大好きなの。写真？まさか動かぬ証拠として今後一生私のことを脅すつもりなのね。エロネタにするつもりなのね。
システム設定だよ。
You. She's really in character. Personally, I feel she might be getting a little too in character, but upon taking a closer look at her outfit, I see that it's been recreated down to the finest detail. This girl's serious about what she's doing.
ほら、せっかくなんだからキラメも一緒に。私はいいって。いいからいいから。なお、早く撮って。洗脳した自分の女で両脇固めて逃がさないようにするなんて人でなしいエロ同人の読みすぎよ。
Stop squirming. You'll make the photo blurry. Now say cheese. The line of the beauty is almost to take my breath away. Makes me wish I'd brought a proper lens for taking portrait photos. Thank you very much.
ありがとう。でも本当にそっくり。ルイルイ好きなの？好きというか思い入れがあるというか。あんたも魔法乙女好きなの？好き。ルイルイがクソザコハラパンで臓物ぶちまけるところとか大好き。あんたなかなか見どころがあるじゃないの。
What the hell is this anime?
レイラも横で見てたけどとんでもないグロアニメよ。死なない魔法にかかったヒロインがボロボロによなられながらも戦い続けてて最後まで見てられなかった。
Sounds neat. I should tie you up and make you sit through the whole thing.
どうして無理やり見せようとしているの？それアニメに興味があるんじゃなくてビビる私が見たいんでしょ？
You do have this unique way of crying that I like.
泣き方好きとか言われても全然嬉しくない。
なおくんが畜生みたいな女の子のいじめ方してる。
もう泣かせたことあるのか。さすがだな。二度と俺のことクズ呼ばわりすんじゃねえぞ。
So anyway, what's Layla doing? I don't like what this conversation setting, so I make a blatant attempt to change the subject.
はあ？一番の名シーンは OVA 第2弾の激突爪剥がし大魔王との死闘でしょ。ペリペリ爪剥がされながらも剥がされた爪を武器にして一矢報いるあの名シーン。
Okay, time to wipe that mental image clean real quick. Alright, monkeys with weapons is now in the mind.
ごめん、私 OVA までは見てないの。このファッションオタクが浅い知識でルイルイ語ってんじゃないわよ。腹パンされたいの？
Thought they were hurting it up, but for some reason things have turned sour. Wow, I've never seen real elitists in the flesh before.
誰が厄介オタクよ。話に夢中で忘れてたけど、
ちょっと待って。もしかしてあんた気づいてない？
Sorry, realize what? This cosplayer who's wearing a mask to prevent people from knowing who she is glares at me. While the mask may have done its job, that glare stirs a memory within me.
別に何でもないわよ、何でも。じゃ、私はこの後。
Oh wait, you're that scary girl from the bar.
今気づくんなら最初から気づきなさいよ。ぶっ殺すわよ。
Her foul mouth and glare tipped me off.
まあいいわ。ちょっとつらかしなさい。
What? Hey, where do you think you're taking me? The girl suddenly grabs hold of my collar and yanks me away.
いつの間にかナオくんもレイラもナゴミもいない。これって迷子？
あんた今日のこと黙ってないとどうなるか分かってるんでしょうね。
Oh lord. Yeah, that is apparently the text. Press the screenshot button, then immediately get rid of the text box. Girl, someone maintains that magical aura, even if she rips off her wig and hairnet and slams me against the wall. Well, today's been a crazy day for me. I'm not sure what party you're referring to.
全部よ、全部。ここであったこと、私がコスプレしてること全部。
Does that include the stuff you talked about with Layla?
全部って言ってるでしょ。
I don't think people care if you're not talking nowadays.
それはさっきのファッションオタクぐらいの話であって、私みたいな本物は違うのよ。もうオタ女子属性可愛いで済む領域超えてるのよ。走り幅跳びしちゃってるの。
True, you wouldn't be cosplaying otherwise. She's an elitist who gets completely into character. From what I learned of her personality back at the bar, I can see why she wouldn't want the truth getting out.
ちょっとこれ見なさい。
And what, your social media? Holy shit, that's an insane number of followers.
すごいでしょ。これでもちょっとした有名レイヤーなの、私。
Her page is covered with photos of her cosplaying different characters, not just the one she's dressed as today. Most of them don't show her face, and if they do, she's wearing a mask. That's cool, yeah. Yeah. But are you just trying to brag?
そうよ、悪い？正直、今までずっと誰かに言いたくて震えていたところはあるわ。
I remember you saying you didn't have any friends. I guess that explains the comment about your followers, though.
でも、こっちはついでなの。この間から機会を伺っていたんだけど、ちょうどいいわ。
She leans in closer. Her gaze turns up toward me as she grins mischievously, exuding the confidence of someone who knows they have the upper hand.
あんた、信田優愛とあのたこ焼き娘、二股かけてるでしょ。
You really think I'd have any chance with Nobuta in a million years?
ごまかし方がド下手。そんな即答なんてしたら元から答え用意してたみたいで怪しすぎるわ。
You don't have proof?
見てるのよ、私。合コンの後ホテルから出てきたのと、学内で優愛と内緒話してたとこ。
I reserve my right to remain silent.
どっちも写真撮ってるから、うっかりネットにでもアップしちゃおうかしら。
You said you'd do anything I asked if I scored a day with Nobuta, yeah?
言ったわね。
Alright then, how about this? You asked me to keep quiet, so you do the same for me. That totally illogical plan is the best thing a panicking asshole like myself can come up with, I suppose.
欲のない男。なんでもってなんでもなんだから、もっとゴーつくばればいいのに。
Well, you don't seem like a very obedient woman.
全く見る目がないと思っていたのに、少しはあるみたいじゃないの。
Closes in on me further, still acting as though she has the upper hand. So why are you trying to threaten me?
脅すだなんて人聞きの悪い。お互いに弱みを握り合ってるんだから、立場は対等なはずよ。
Does this current situation seem equal to you, objectively speaking?
私みたいな女に迫られて光栄の極みでしょ。
Well, in that outfit.
あんたみたいな二股かけるクズ、こちらからお断りよ。
Her lips turn upward as she seems to realize that this pointless arguing is irritating me.
二股かけてること、黙っておいてあげる。それだけじゃない。このルイ様があんたの二股ライフをサポートしてあげるわ。
Huh? How's that benefit you in any way?
この調子だとどうせすぐバレるに決まってるじゃないの。そもそも二股なんていずれはバレるものだけどね。
Stop hitting me with
だ
logic.
けどこのルイ様のサポートがあれば少しは延命してあげられるわ。まさか誰も私が協力しているなんて思わないでしょうし。
Are you sure you don't have... Are you sure you don't have a few screws loose?
しない。 もし私が原因でバレたとしたら、その時はいよいよ何でも言うこと聞いてやるわ。
Well, I admire your confidence. I still can't see why you're to do this. Wouldn't have head first into a swamp on a simple whim, that's for sure.
その代わり、信田優愛と会ったことは全て私に逐一報告なさい。それがあんたの毒舌な二股ライフをサポートする条件よ。
Just Nobuta, what about Kirame?
はあ、たこ焼き娘なんてどうでもいいんだけど、察しがいいのか悪いのかはっきりしたらどうなの？
I just don't get why you're that obsessed with Nobuta.
そこまで気を許した覚えはないわ。あくまで利害関係が一致しているだけ。気安く踏み込んでこないでくれる？
Man, why all the women I know are such pains in the ass?
私の周りの男はクズばっかり。
It really came back and hit me like a boomerang, but nevertheless, I finally relent.
もちろん断るという選択肢はないわよ。たとえ今日のことをばらされても差し違えてやるから。
That finally releases me. Don't you be so menacing. I was gonna say no. Not sure how much help you'll be, but at least you'll keep quiet. But as long as you keep quiet, I'll do what you want.
賢明な選択ね。私がするのはあくまで二股のサポートであって、中身の恋愛的な部分は自分でどうにかしなさいよ。もし秒で信田優愛と別れたとしてもバラしてやるから。
Stop jumping to conclusions. We need to be able to trust each other here. She completely ignores my complaint and instead takes out her phone.
これ、私の連絡先。私との関係もできるだけ内密にしなさいよ。優愛は目ざといから。大学で会っても絶対に声かけないで。
Are you sure you don't just straight up hate me?
あんたもネットの海から一類様信者となって、私のことをオナネタにするぐらいは許してあげる。
I'll pass. Don't want to get cursed. Somehow I've developed a relationship of mutual interest with this girl.
簡単に状況だけ説明しておいてもらえる？あんただって何の理由もなく二股かけたわけじゃないでしょ。どんな理由だろうとクズには変わりのないことだけど。
Do you have to be so mean? But fine, you're helping me, so I'll tell you.
言い訳とかそういうあんたの感情論はいらないから、起こったことだけ簡潔にお願い。
Yeah, but you could be a little nicer about it. Your expressions have changed in the slightest, so I give her the factual rundown.
なるほどね。やっぱり同情の余地はないわ。
Hey, you asked for just the facts, so I gave them to you. Go easy on me.
それはそうとあんた。まさか偶然だとか思ってないわよね。
What do you mean you're scaring me? Her entire attitude has changed. In fact, the pressure she's exuding reminds you of some ways of Nobuta.
1年も全く動じなかったユアが、どうして今このタイミングであんたにアプローチをかけたのか。それが本当にミヤコとかいう女のおかげだと思うの？
You know, you have a point.
他に思い当たる節はない？いつもユアにやっていたことをやめたとか、エイジに聞いてた話だと、そう、挨拶とか。
Yeah, I doubt it. Don't call my confessions a greeting, will you?
先が思いやられるわ。ユアのこと舐めすぎ。絶対トリガーはそこ。
She changed her tune just because I stopped saying hello. Would that still not be on a whim, basically? I mean, that's...
運命は否定するけど、努力は否定しない。当たり前で小さな積み重ねも、ユアにとっては大きなこと。
The argument is oddly persuasive to the point where it actually hits home. Well, you're an expert on her or something.
あんたより背中追いかけてる時間長いのよ。ただそれだけのこと。
School appears to have some kind of obsessive attachment to Nobuta it appears to have the same kind of obsessive attachment to Nobuta that I do. However, I'm not sure she'll ever tell me why that is.
とにかく、すべてが偶然じゃないってことだけ覚えておいて。ユアのことだから、どうせろくでもないこと考えてるに違いないから。
You like her or hate her? I'm getting mixed signals here.
どっちでもない。私はただユアにって簡単に教えるわけないでしょ。気安く踏み込んでこないで。
Yeah, I know. No need to tell me twice. See you around, Riri.
人前でその呼び方したら内臓をえぐって直接腹パンバンバンしちゃうぞ。異界用パンチ。
Man, you really know how to get at the character.
今度会う時までに予習しておきなさい。
You really just want me to follow nerd. You really just want fellow nerd friends, was planning to force Kirame to watch my. I was planning to force my Kirame to watch the show, so I hope you can be friends with her.
何この二股彼氏面。キモ。
I don't see any world in which she and I become friends. I'm afraid we might not even be able to cooperate.
なおくん、一体どこをほっつき歩いてたの？
Fucking nowhere now because I'm ending it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye bye.